going to do the Labradorite in box 6 on my right hand side. You all right there? We'll carry on. Presenter Amelia will be back with you in a minute, everyone. She just wants to be on TV, I know. Why don't you be presenter, Amelia? Why don't I do floor? I reckon I'd be better floor and you'd be a better presenter. It's too constructive. Are you making moustaches out of kunzite? Nice. Oh, sorry, Amelia. Actually, it's a Madagascan rose quartz moustache. Look at these. Now, these are like circus tops, aren't they? Circus tent tops. Now, what I want you to see, this is how wonderful this strand is. Every inch has Labrador essence. Even the edges are full of the most glorious Labrador essence. Look at that colour. Amazingly gorgeous. I'm going to just give them a twist. Have a look at that. Oh my gosh, you've got all those rainbow colours. I'm seeing reds in here. You're going to get 2 of these. A real mermaid's tale of colours. Look at that. I love these. They're a really different shape as well, aren't they? Let's have a get quite close. They are cut differently, so they do look like the tops of a circus tent. What was my #1 reason for picking these? Because the Labrador essence was really striking, and because the first thought I had was they go really well with the double trouble deal we had in the Moonstone. I thought earrings straight away. I just thought they make gorgeous earrings.
Fascinating.
Fascinator, says Fiona. Yeah, they'd make a great fascinator. Mm. Do you ever wear fascinators, Fiona? Do you go to a wedding or the races, fascinators?
No, they don't let me go anywhere.
They do. You can come to my fictional wedding.
Don't let me out
I
in
might
public
have a fake
normally.
one. Let's just have a fake wedding. Look at this. Isn't that lush? Look at the colours. Do you know what? Can I just say, the 2 strands should be £13.90. I, for one, am very happy to pay that because I love these and I think they'll make up loads of pairs of earrings. Oh, Dan is about to go ridiculous on the price. You've got to get on the phone lines very quickly. The viewer's choice of a gemstone, 45 carats in each strand. They're 6 mil. And they're £8.95 for both. You have to get these quickly. You cannot miss out on this wonderful deal. What about putting these with the black spinel? That's coming up for you later on. How gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. You've got to be super duper quick. £8.95. You have got super versatility for design. I would put this in with your wirework pieces. I would rosary link these. I would actually, do you know what I do with these? A 3-strand weave with loads of these, bunching them up with a little crimp bead with a crimp bead cover on it. It would be gorgeous. In silver, maybe. Loads of you in for this one. Well, it's a great price tag. You've got 2 strands for a wonderful price tag. Christine in Essex, Deborah in Essex, Annette in Derbyshire, Anonymous in London, Soraya in Kent, Judith, Sophie, Lisa, Ellie, you've got yours. Sophie in Hertfordshire, Jenny in Wiltshire, Deborah Jane in Derbyshire, Lisa in Cheshire, Judith, you've got yours in Merseyside. I've got Maura in County Kildare, you've got yours. Congratulations. YSG C62, these have got to be in your collection. A great, great price tag. Edwina in Devon, you've got yours. £8.95. Look at that. Scott Merle is sending out one of those, what are they called when it's a linky one? When it's like an email you do. No, it's called a something. What's it called? You know when you do an email and you send it to loads of people? Like a chain email, but it's called something. It's called something, there's a word for it. It's called like a something. It'll come to me. Anyway, we've all had a Scott Merle text saying missing working with you, but everybody's got it at the same time. He even put a kiss, Danny went, there's me feeling special, he even put a kiss on it and then I realised everyone's got it. And apparently his Merle's sister clicked like on a status on Facebook that Danny did, which pretty much means he thinks he's got a date with her. That's Danny, everybody. Lock up your daughters when he visits your town. 8.95. He has got a girlfriend in every postcode. There's a song about that. What did you say? There's a few postcodes without... $8.95 for 2 strands.
You sure that's right?
It's a crazy price tag, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. There's loads of you there. I love seeing you. Now, don't forget, coming up in the late show, we have got for you the Spinella Doodledite. This is the sparkliest strand of spinel, perhaps in the whole wide world of jewellery making.
God, I can see the sparkle.
Isn't it luscious? Deborah Kershaw is up for you next. Thank you so much to Fiona today. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. If you want to check out Fiona's pieces, she's available on Facebook. Fiona Jones on Facebook, guest designer. $8.95 for your Labradorite. Still some of those available. We're back tomorrow with Alison Tarry and perhaps the most amazing thing Alison Tarry has ever done, and that is a massive statement. I will see you there at 1 o'clock. I love you. I actually love you.
Hi! How you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning! It's JewelleryMaker! Live from the JewelleryMaker Towers in Redditch. Isn't that fantastic? We've got Maggie with us today. Hi Maggie.
Hello Carol, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I haven't worked with you before.
No, this is a new for both of us, a
Is
first for both of us, yeah.
Is there anything I should know about you, Maggie?
Just supply me with coffee, make sure someone gives me coffee every so often.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't think there's anything particularly.
Okay, that's nice. Easy to work with. We haven't had any unusual demands from Maggie this morning, such as get me half a dozen white kittens, or a bowl of blue sweets, or a crate of mineral water. Nothing like that.
Nothing like that, no. Air freshener perhaps, you know, by the time this hectic morning goes on. Something fragranced.
Absolutely, yeah.
Some nice posh candles.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know, that was actually on my birthday when I went into hospital to have my daughter. I went, some nice scented candles and everything. Yeah, that didn't actually happen at all. Didn't happen at all, did it? Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the JewelleryMaker Studios. We're here with you for 4 hours. I'm Carol, as it says there, GIA, AJP, 25 metre swimming badge. Don't start taking the mic out of me, Martha. Only 25 metres, she says. Front crawl, front crawl, front crawl. Doggy paddle. The most gorgeous pearls coming up at about midday today. Check these out. Do you know what? We bought you this amazing, we bought you some amazing pearls the other day. We bought you some amazing pearls the other day, and we had loads of texting from people saying, at last, some pearls which are different sizes, different shapes, and oh my goodness me, these are beautiful. Flat oval pearls. They are just delicious. That's coming up at about midday. Coming under a tenner. The most incredible strand of ironite. This is one of Martha's absolute favourites. Martha's producing today. One of Martha's absolute favourites. And I have to say, I am in love with this strand. One of the most unusual strands of ironite you will have ever seen before. The location where this gemstone is from is unbelievable. You're not going to be able to believe your eyes and your ears or anything else. That's coming up as well a little bit later on in the show. We've also got genuine emerald all the way from Africa. My absolute favourite gemstone in the entire world. Here it is. How green is this? On my Facebook page, I did describe this as super green emerald. What kind of price point do you reckon for this one? In fact, do you know what? Have we got the iPad? Oh, is it? Okay, brilliant. I would like you maybe to text us this morning, just for a bit of fun. What kind of price do you reckon this strand of emerald is going to go down to? because it's so green, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous, so unbelievably green. There's our text number there, 60777. Start your text with the word JM Studio, your name, where you're from, how much do you reckon this strand of emerald's going to be? Normal network charges apply. 30, 40 pounds maybe? Maybe. It's going to be incredible. Now, the early bird today is an absolute beauty. Honestly, this is serious stuff. The early bird special, it can be a number of different things. It could be something which is brand new. It could be something which we've got a nice big quantity of. It could be something which is going to go down to a ridiculous price point. It could be something which is a clearance item. It could be something which is very, very limited in stock. What we've got for you today is absolutely exceptional. Honestly, it really is. It's stunning. Now, I don't know if you remember, but it must be, I don't know if you can remember, Maggie, it must be coming up to a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, when we started to do the handmade 925 sterling silver chain with the gemstones on. Mm-hmm. In fact, you've got one of those, haven't you?
Oh, what, my specs?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want them?
She's wearing one. Look, she's got it today. Maggie actually has got her very own amethyst and 95 sterling silver handmade chain. And to use it as a specs chain. It's fantastic, isn't it?
It's lovely, because I mean this would take forever to do. If you were actually going to produce that yourself, it would just take forever.
Yeah.
I think somebody's calculated out how long it takes to do one of those links.
Oh,
and
go on then.
Was it something that's 60 seconds, 80 seconds?
Really?
Or is it 40, something like that, round about a minute per link I think it was. So I've not even counted how many are on here.
Collectively, hours and hours
and hours. Yeah.
Wow.
And those are so neat. So neatly done.
When we first got that chain in fact, I'm so sorry, Maggie, I'm going to be a real pain now. Would you be able to pass it to me?
Of course I can.
When we first got this chain in stock, we first of all, thank you very much, Maggie, we first of all started to bring you chain that was about that long, so around about, I don't know, 7-8 inches in length. The price point for that chain, which was of this kind of quality, absolutely beautiful, yeah, was round about £20. Then it disappeared for ages. Then we came back with what I think Maggie actually came in to get, which is a much longer variety of this chain, which was around about £20. And you know what? Rightly so. It's handmade 95 sterling silver chain that you're going to be getting, yeah? The chain that we've got here is incredible, okay? Let me show you the chain that we've got today, because what we've got for you today is gigantic. Silver plated brass chain. That is a long chain. That is a Laura chain. That is a metre. That's more than a metre. That is way more than a metre, but approximately a metre of chain. In fact, Martha, and I'm going to quote what Martha said, producer Martha, it's so long you could probably skip with it. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said. Silver plated brass chain. Look at the size of the amethysts. The amethysts on this chain are 6 millimetres in size. They're absolutely gigantic. Now, granted, what you're getting here is silver plated brass, so it's not 925 sterling silver, it's silver plated brass. The amethysts are absolutely gigantic, and you're getting a metre of chain. The one that I'm actually holding here is way more than a metre, but we're guaranteeing at least a metre of this chain. So you would have naturally assumed, okay, because the amethysts are that much bigger, because it is at least a metre that I'm going to be getting, it's going to be around about the £20 price point, yeah? No, nowhere near. Give us a call today. It's a free phone number from a BT landline, 0800 644 655, or get involved on our website, which is JewelleryMaker.com, $9.95. Boom! That is why it's the early bird today. That is why it's the early bird today. Absolutely incredible. Get involved when you can. The phone lines, the web have gone absolutely nuts. And do you know what? I've got loads of people multi-buying as well. If you do want to multi-buy, which is getting more than one of these, if you want to get 2 or 3 of these, it's simple. Either when you get put through to our call centre, say, hi, I'd like to get a couple of these, or 3 of these, or 10 of these. Or if you want to come through on our website, which is JewelleryMaker.com, just alter the quantity that goes into your basket. Do check your basket out though. Do check your basket out as quickly as you can. I've got loads of people with this in their baskets without checking the baskets out. If you don't check your baskets out and quantity gets down, stock gets down to a certain low point, and somebody calls up for this and there isn't enough quantity to give them, then that quantity will be taken out of your basket and given to them. So you do need to check your basket out as quickly as you can. Well done. Well over a quarter of the stock has already been allocated there. Well done. Got a text in from Samina. Carol, that's awesome. Will we be having any more on the show? We've got some more chain on the show. We might have. In fact, we've got a couple of great deals. We've got a great deal for Hestonite garnet chain and a double trouble deal for gold-plated chain. We want to be your one-stop shop for everything chain related, for everything gemstone related, for everything jewellery maker related. We've got loads of people coming through now. Well done. Vicky in Devon's got 2. Christine in Essex has got 3. Marion in Middlesex, 2. Gail in Caerphilly, 2. Celia in Norfolk, you've come in as well. Anita from Essex has got 2. Jane in Greater London, 2. Loads of you multi-buying this today. It doesn't surprise me at all. Now, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything you get from JewelleryMaker. 30-day money-back guarantee. Tom, are you going to do your thing with the get started with JewelleryMaker? This is fantastic. This is magic. Honestly, do you believe in magic? When Tom does this, I believe in magic. When you free with your first order from JewelleryMaker, you get your free. I could be your W McGee. Ha! Oh no, it's the wrong side. You get your free Get Started with JewelleryMaker booklet, your free Get Started with JewelleryMaker DVD. It's an hour-long DVD. Hey? That's magic. If I stop doing that, where's the wand? It's here. Alakazam, fish and chips. There we go. Isn't that what the great Suprendo used to say? Or Piff Paff Puff he used to say, didn't he? Piff Paff Puff. That's what I say to my daughter sometimes. When I'm trying to make things disappear like the remote control that she's trying to eat. So you get your Get Started with JewelleryMaker booklet with loads of tutorials in there. Absolutely fantastic. Information on there about our DVDs, Get Started with JewelleryMaker kits. You also get, there's information on our DVDs. You also get your free Get Started with JewelleryMaker DVD, which is an hour long. Have you watched any of this DVD, Maggie?
I watched some of it a while ago, but I can't remember an awful lot now that's on it.
It's a basic techniques, things like how to make a loop, how to what, Tom? How to knot elastic. So I thought you said something else then. How to knot elastic. It is a fantastic DVD. You've got really, really simple demos to follow here. And do you know what, Maggie? I can imagine fantastic to use and fantastic to watch if you're brand new to jewellery making, obviously. But if you've got a good handle on jewellery making, but you watch a DVD like this, it might help to refine some of the skills you've already learned. Absolutely, because sometimes you learn things and you don't learn them as well as you could do. Yeah. So it helps you to find out, how other people are doing them, and perhaps, sometimes you just kind of go off. If you understand, you just kind of go off slightly. You pick up bad habits, don't you? It's a good way of putting it, yes. So you pick up bad habits, yes. So sometimes by going back to that, or by watching other people, then you can see that there's other ways to do things. It might be easier, might be quicker, might be less stressful, might give a better effect, yeah. So, free with your first order. Also, a copy of the J & Herb magazine, which is our monthly magazine, and information on our workshops here at the JewelleryMaker Towers. Fantastic, well done. Now you've been on Laura Binding's workshop before. One of Laura's workshops? I did, yes. It was great. It was the intermediate wire work. It was 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm not terribly confident about wire work, but it was great. It was a really good experience. So I learnt lots and lots. Had a good day. Had a nice lunch. Good buffet? Of course, yeah. The buffets are fabulous, yeah. But also, it's so nice to spend that time relaxing and doing something for you. Yeah. So I treated it like a little bit of a holiday. Yeah. Yeah. And I did my best not to annoy the teacher. It's a bit like how people have massages and like spa treatments and things like that. It's a bit like that, so you just get to come and zone out, and actually you get to meet loads of like-minded people, don't you? Absolutely. Yeah. Fantastic. Which other ones do you want to come on? Oh, crikey, probably polymer clay one. I should think would be another one. Yeah. Nice. Because I'm just starting in polymer clay and I really enjoy doing it. I can't believe how fast it is, how quick it is. Brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. So polymer clay one would be good as well. I'd like to do chainmail. Ooh. I don't know if I've got enough patience for chainmail though. I've got quite a short fuse. I'll probably get quite frustrated with myself if I don't get it first time. Debbie Bulford is a nice calming influence though, isn't she? Fantastic. So £9.95. I've got tons and tons and tons of people still coming through for that, which is fantastic. Absolutely wonderful, well done. Not many of these remaining in the building at all. Please, please, please do check your baskets out. Absolutely stunning. And I'm just going to give you a count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 gemstones there. 10. 20. This is all approximatas. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Wow, this goes on. 70, 80. Around about 80, 90 gemstones on this strap. That is absolutely incredible. We've done all that hard work for you. Gone are the days when you have to make your own chain. It takes hours and hours and hours. We have done it all for you. $9.95, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're only paying $2.95p in people order. That lasts for the entire day, from 9 AM to 9 PM. How fantastic is that? I think that's brilliant. Well done. Do hold those lines, and please, please check out your baskets because I've got a lot of multi-buys coming through for that. I love multi-buying. There's nothing worse than getting something home from JewelleryMaker, getting something home which you bought one of, getting it home and thinking, oh, do you know what? I wish I bought two. Wish I bought two. Always get two. Get two of pretty much anything you can. And then if you want to send the other one back, you're more than entitled to do that. Right, so challenge, challenge, challenge. We're challenging Maggie.
I'm going to go on the pyrite.
Thanks, love. Thanks. Thanks, hon. Thanks. Ooh. I like this. Check it out. Oh, yum. Genuine pyrite, known as fool's gold. You can see why, can't you? It is absolutely astonishing. This is what pyrite looks like in the host rock. And do you know what? It's so easy to forget sometimes where our gemstones come from, how they form. You can physically see the host rock here, can't you? The host rock that this gemstone is literally growing on, because you can see those crystal structures growing out of the host rock. How incredible is that? Absolutely wonderful. And it goes from this to that. That's literally all that's been done to this gemstone. It's been taken off the host rock, it's been cut, it's been faceted, roughly faceted, it's been drilled, done. Hasn't even been polished, doesn't need to be polished. Absolutely sensational. Now, Martha, who is producing today, who's one of our managers from upstairs, she loves this challenge so much. She's put herself on her side. I'm not going to lie to you. She has. She has. It's absolutely gorgeous. What are you going to do with it? You said you're going to make rings out of this, didn't you? Beautiful kind of cocktail rings out of the pyrites that you're going to be getting here. This really is so beautiful. When I saw this morning, I just looked at it, I thought, you know what, we've got a really nice quantity of that. The price point for this is amazing, absolutely incredible. Be interesting to find out from Maggie how much she thinks this is going to be. I just thought we've got to make this a challenge today, because this is the kind of bundle I could quite happily spend half an hour just looking at, talking to you about. You know, we could all really get to grips with the quality you're going to be getting here. So stunning pyrite all the way from Peru. Beautiful quality, totally natural. Full of those wonderful reflective surfaces, those natural facets which you get here, that gorgeous crystal structure. The next strand of pyrite you're going to be getting, exactly the same, but it's been tumbled. So what you're going to be getting here is a much softer quality of pyrite. This one here is much more angular. Can you see how this one's still got those gorgeous facets, but it's much more soft. It's got much more rounded edges on it. Absolutely beautiful. The third strand you're going to be getting with this is one of the reasons why it's called Egyptian Pharaoh, because you've got pyrite, which in itself is quite an Egyptian style gemstone. It's a really beautiful, luxurious gemstone, full of opulence, isn't it? Definitely to go with this though, lapis lazuli. Ooh! A favourite of Cleopatra and the pharaohs of Egypt. In fact, Tutankhamun's tomb, the blue lines that you see on the face of his tomb are actually made out of lapis lazuli, which have been inset into the gold. Absolutely incredible. This incredible variety of lapis lazuli has been mined for over 6,000 years. It comes from a really isolated area of Afghanistan on the Afghanistan-China border, mined at altitude. The mines are about a 2-day donkey ride from the nearest form of civilization. It is mined with the most ancient techniques. It's absolutely beautiful. This is not mined on a mass level like you'd imagine in the Minas Gerais region of Brazil. This is mined using ancient techniques, using very, very simple tools to literally mine this gemstone. Like I say, it is, in my opinion, and many other gem experts' opinion, the prime location for lapis lazuli. Those mines, those tiny artisanal mines in the northeast area of Afghanistan are where the top quality lapis comes from. This is where this is from. The shape of these beads really do lend themselves to that gorgeous, Egyptian quality jewellery, don't they? Absolutely stunning. Now, a bundle like this, really high quality, yeah? You've got high quality Peruvian pyrite here in both these strands. Really stunning quality lapis with those gorgeous greens and blues and golds and silvers. It's just so elegant. That's going to go so beautifully with the emerald we've got coming later on the show. 1,000,000,000%. Now, price point for this, astonishing. Maggie, any ideas? When I look at a bundle like this and I see the kind of quality, I'd definitely be thinking it's got to be... even JewelleryMaker standards, it's got to be kind of high 20s, maybe low 30s, that kind of price point for it.
I would agree with you. Yep. That lapis is absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that kind of price point. Yeah.
In actual fact, if you were to buy these strands separately on our website tomorrow morning at 9 AM, if there are any of these left, it's going to cost you over £22. That's fantastic, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. Yeah.
Just shy of £22. In actual fact, the deal we're going to do today is mesmerising. £14.95p.
That's fantastic. That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
Isn't it? Oh, that's great, yeah.
And do you know what? You can make something as simple as a pair of earrings or a stretchy bracelet, something really, really simple, and it's going to look so expensive, isn't it?
It does anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah. Even on the temporary strands. What kind of design ideas do you have for this, Maggie?
Oh, I'm thinking some sort of collar.
Nice.
For, sort of, especially with the Egyptian influence,
Yeah.
those colours are really, really popular. So that's what I'm thinking of first of all, and I think I'll probably put it with gold findings and gold wire, because that kind of fits in with it, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what I'm thinking of at the moment.
Gorgeous. Really exciting gemstones to work with, aren't they? Really,
yes,
really
they
exciting.
Are. Yeah, they are.
A collar. I think me and Martha might actually have a fight over who's going to take that home. Do you know what? We've got a web bidder in Greater London who loves this so much, they've come in to get 3 of this. Absolutely amazing. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. It is an absolutely gorgeous bundle you're going to be getting here. Under £15. Martha, producer Martha, loves this so much, she's actually got this, she's actually going to get this bundle for herself. Because of the pyrite, because of the amazing price point, because that is incredible, isn't it? £14.95 for really, really, really beautiful, opulent, genuine gemstones. You've got some of the best location, well, definitely I think the best location in the world for this incredible strand of lapis lazuli, and Peruvian pyrite, which is entirely natural. How fantastic is that? Absolutely wonderful. You're coming through on the web and the phone lines for this now. It's funny, isn't it? Sometimes when we show you a challenge bundle, it's we show it to you first off, and we get people coming through because they fall in love with the way that it looks. Then when we bring you the price, all of a sudden, the phone lines on the web go absolutely crazy. I think it doesn't matter how much you watch JewelleryMaker. I'm constantly surprised by our prices, and I think you are as well. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? It really, really is fantastic. Well done. £14.95p for this incredible challenge bundle. We're going to be catching up with Maggie a little bit later on in the show, and see the kind of pieces that she's going to have made with this. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Now, did I say we've got a brand new tool today? Oh yeah. Brand new tool, it's a brand new tool. Brand new tool, it's a brand new tool. Brand new tool, it's a brand new tool. I couldn't sing Brand New Day to my daughter this morning. She was still in bed. Yeah, I sing Brand New Day to her every morning. Brand new day, it's a brand new day. Brand new day, it's a brand new day. But she was still in bed at 10 to 8. Why can't she do that when I have days off? Why, when I have days off, does she wake up at 5:45 or 5:15? Cheeky monkey. Cheeky monkey. Is she making babbly noises? Oh yeah. Da 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 mama. Things like that. Tell you what. She's bonkers, and she's starting to walk as well. Danger. Danger, danger. There's a child on the loose. Right, this brand new kit has got a new tool in it. Inspirational. I love the fact that we've got 3 brand new kits today. One of them has got a new tool. Another one has got new tool and new findings. And the third one is just the most ridiculous price point you've ever seen. We've got 3 glorious, glorious kits on today's show. The tool that we've got as part of this kit is called the yo-yo tool. It is absolutely amazing. You get to make the most beautiful, beautiful pieces using this incredible tool. We'll come to the tool in a couple of seconds because it is so exciting. And we'll have a look at the beautiful pieces that Maggie has made with this as well. Let me talk to you first about the gemstones you're going to be getting as part of this kit. First strand, let me just get these. What kind of order do I want to do? Maybe this one first. Peach Moonstone Graduated Ovals. Occasionally, you can see Peach Moonstone, not necessarily from JewelleryMaker, but you can see Peach Moonstone, and it looks a little bit grey, to be honest. It looks a little bit dull, a little bit lifeless. This is absolutely peach in colour, isn't it? Totally natural, really bright, really warm, absolutely stunning, with a silvery tone to it, which of course is the schiller, because of course you're going to be getting schiller from Moonstone, whether it's peach or white or rainbow. Can you see that gorgeous silvery quality there as I move my hand? Yeah, look at that. That is light reflecting from the inner layers inside the gemstone there. How incredible is that? Totally, totally, totally natural. Peach Moonstone there. Really, really beautiful. Lots of irregular ovals. None of them symmetrical. Totally unfaceted, and it goes with any kind of with any skin tone, whether you've got fair skin or dark skin or olive skin. Absolutely gorgeous. You've also got this strand here. Now, I was looking at this strand earlier on. I couldn't work out what it was. I thought it's not as it's kind of more translucent than lemon quartz. It's definitely more yellow than prehnite. But it's got a beautiful colour variation. It's gorgeous yellow chalcedony. If I just hold this out, look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful yellow chalcedony here. You're going to be getting everything from those barley sugar colours to those amber colours. Look at those gorgeous amber tones in there. I almost did think it was a strand of amber. Gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. And you're going to be getting these beautiful soft but invigorating yellow tones as well. These are all top drilled plain drops you're going to be getting here. Absolutely stunning, aren't they? Just gorgeous. Make great petals for flowers, make great dangles, make great bottoms on tassels. Absolutely gorgeous quality. Okay, the third strand you're going to be getting here, oh, this is just delicious. Smoky quartz. Now, you've got genuine smoky quartz here. These are top drilled faceted drops. Can you see the fact that they're faceted? Smoky quartz is a gemstone that will go with literally anything. It will go with absolutely any gemstone. It will go with the Egyptian Pharaoh bundle that we just bought you. It will go obviously with the gemstones you've got in this kit. It's one of those gems that it goes with everything. And it is in the top 5 of pretty much every single guest designer I've ever worked with on JewelleryMaker. I haven't actually asked Maggie if it's in her top 5. Is this one of your favourites, smoky quartz?
It is. Oh yes, absolutely. I think it looks really kind of rich and sophisticated.
It does look sophisticated, doesn't it?
Sophisticated, yeah.
National gemstone of Scotland as well.
It is apparently, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ken
so maybe
quartz.
that's why I like it.
It's absolutely beautiful, and it just seems to go with any colour, any gemstone, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does.
It's a much softer contrast between this and white quartz and this and yellows and this and peaches than a black gemstone would be. The fact that it's faceted as well, it means you're going to be getting shed loads of lustre as well. Now, because these are relatively, they're kind of 3/4 height drilled, kind of top drilled gemstones here, it means we've managed to jam pack tons and tons and dozens and dozens and dozens onto this incredible strand, okay? Let me just put all these 3 strands together. That's gorgeous, isn't it? That's summer going into autumn, going into winter, isn't it? Put a green gemstone strand with this, it's going to go into spring as well. Absolutely. Now you're going to be getting findings with this kit. 115 gold-plated copper findings. There they are. Absolutely amazing. This is a display of all these findings. Look at that! Gorgeous elongated chain. That is a metre of chain there that you're going to be getting here. Amazing. These really long earring findings. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful detailed teardrop toggle clasp as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Super fine head pins, star top head pins as well. They're just gorgeous. And you're going to be getting a threading pack as well, which has monofilament beading thread and elastic in, which is right here. Okay. Now, you've got your threading pack, you've got your findings, you've got your 3 strands of gemstones. How about organza gift bags? Now, the reason why we put this in this kit will all become clear in a couple of seconds. Look at those gems together, aren't they gorgeous? They really do go together so beautifully, don't they? Absolutely amazing. You get all those colours in nature, which is why they work together so beautifully. You're going to be getting a selection of marigold coloured gift bags, these gorgeous golden coloured organza gift bags. These are absolutely essential as part of the kit. What, to put your jewellery in? Well, yeah, maybe. But the new tool, which is in this kit, it's one of the few times I've been able to bring you a kit and a tool together, an absolute essential. This is the most amazing tool. You can make the most incredible pieces using this tool. Very, very simple, very, very quick. In fact, we're going to see a demo with Maggie in just a few moments. This is included in this kit, a brand new tool. This is the quick yo-yo maker. You are going to be able to make rosette style embellishments. In fact, we've got the pieces which Maggie has made. Look at this, using the organza gift bags. Look at them, aren't they absolutely delicious? You can make these so simply, so easily with this kit. Now, this is one of the first times I've ever been able to bring you a kit with a brand new tool in it. Now, really, for everything here, for the 3 strands of gemstones, 115 findings, organza gift bags, threading pack, and this brand new tool with instructions, this should be over £44. £44 and 10p, okay? The price we're gonna offer you today for everything you've got here, so for the brand new tool, and it's absolutely gorgeous, 115 findings, 3 strands of gemstones, threading pack, and your organza gift bags, £27.95. That is a saving of over £16 for you today. That is just incredible, with a brand new tool. Amazing, 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 amazing kit. Just fantastic. Now we are going to go over and see a demo with Maggie using this brand new tool. It is so fantastic that we've got Maggie on today's show, because one of Maggie's specialities is textiles. And this kind of ties together jewellery making, textiles. It's absolutely fantastic. This comes with instructions. In fact, I'll take this tool over for when we go over to Maggie. I've got lots of people coming in for this, which is brilliant. You're still going to get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If this is your first kit from JewelleryMaker, this is part of your first order, you can get this kit home, make jewellery from it. If you decide JewelleryMaker isn't for you, that's okay. Send it all back to us with all the pieces you've made, and we'll give you your money back. Fantastic. Now, let's head over to Maggie. This is gorgeous, isn't it?
It's fabulous. It's a really neat little tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
And the effects that you can get are fantastic.
Aren't
it's so
just
neat. Yeah.
The jewellery you've made, Maggie, is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Regardless of the new tool, the jewellery is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. The most stunning, stunning quality. And you've made these out of the organza gift bags?
I have, yes.
That's incredible.
They work really well on it, don't they? Yeah, they work really well.
Absolutely stunning. Now, you've got, how many pieces of jewellery? You've got one,
I've got
two,
about
three,
6.
Yeah, that's incredible.
But there's quite a lot of smoky quartz left. And there's loads of the findings left as well, because it's a really generous findings pack, that one.
Isn't it just? 115 findings in total. Look at them all there. Gold-plated copper findings. Now, this new tool Maggie.
Yes.
This new tool, easy to use?
Extremely, extremely.
Fantastic. Do you want to show us how
Certainly.
you've used it then?
Yeah, it comes with instructions as well, so it's got really detailed instructions. So, foolproof, I should think.
Ah, fantastic.
Really sort of complicated, not complicated, really detailed instructions.
Fantastic.
Showing each stage on it as well.
Maggie, I'm totally going to interrupt you now to help you get set up with that. I'm so sorry about this. Because we are part of the Genuine Gemstone Company, we just need to make you aware of the other channels that we have here at the Genuine Gemstone Company who specialise in nothing but genuine gemstones. We'll see you in a second.
Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find.
And they came back and it was all a dream. Just like Dallas, or was it Dynasty? I can't remember. Right, fantastic. New tool.
Okay, so what I thought I'd show you is I've used organza bags, because remember, not only are you getting your 2 gold colouring organza bags here, but you're getting your purple one that's got your threading pack, and you're getting your little black one that's got the findings in it as well.
Right.
So you're getting 3 different colours of organza.
So that's how you've got the different colours.
And that's how the different colours have been achieved, yes.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one here, which I've started to prep up using 1 layer of black and 1 layer of gold. Yep. I should point out, you do need to take the bag to bits first of all. So when you take the bag apart, you end up with a fairly long bit. I've cut some pieces off here, but you end up with a fairly long piece of this.
Brilliant.
And the base as well. And the same, of course, when you take apart the little black one and the purple one also. Right. So what you need to do, it comes in 2 parts. The disc. Now I'm going to regret doing this because it's never going to go back together again properly. Let me take it off. I'll take it off this one instead. I thought I was being so clever getting prepped up in advance there without showing you.
That's all right.
So
okay.
It comes in 2 parts. It comes with the disc part and the plate part, and you snap them together with the fabric in between.
Okay.
Yeah. When you do snap them together, you need to make sure that you actually snap them together and you have the holes in the correct place. So I'm going to put double layer of this fabric on top of the plate, and then I'm going to put the disc in, but I'm going to use a needle to make sure that the holes are lined up.
Good tip. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to really struggle with it. And just to show you that again, right, so click it in, you can hear it click, and that's it, in nice and securely. What you do then is you cut round the edges, allowing a bit of an overlap, so maybe about 3 or 4 millimeters overlap all the way around. Yeah. So you cut round the edges like that, and you then fold that in so it gives you a nice, neat effect.
Okay.
I've done those yo-yos lots of times and other things, but this is such a quick way of doing it and such a neat way of doing it, which is you don't necessarily achieve when you're doing it by hand in the traditional way.
I like the way you don't have to be really precise.
Yes, because it sort of does it for you, which is good. So you put a knot in the end of your thread, and then you start with, you can see those little sort of semicircular kind of gaps, I suppose you might say, on here. Yeah. So you're going to start working from the other side.
Do you mind just popping your head back a bit, Maggie?
Certainly,
thank you.
sure.
Thanks.
So, that's okay. So you're going to start from this side. So have the one with the semicircular holes uppermost, and you're working from the back through to the front.
Yeah.
Smooth down, hold down that kind of fringe bit, that little seam bit, and insert your needle where, I'll do it with this one. Insert your needle, So insert your needle through part, so it comes through the first part of that little slit.
Nice and simple, okay.
And then take it back through the other part,
And it even gives you the guide of where to put of how big the stitch should be. That's brilliant.
Fantastic. So you smooth it down with your finger, and you put it through from one side and then back through the other side. And you just carry on doing that. As you say, it spaces out the stitches for you and it puts in the natural place. You have to make sure that you don't do it the other way around. You always want your thread to go into this part here. Otherwise, you try and take the 2 apart and it's not going to work.
Right, okay.
So you carry on round, and it's pretty quick. So
this is really nice and simple. You can tell you're a seamstress, my goodness me.
Can you?
How quick were you at threading that needle?
Was I?
That was like a super threader.
That's because it's got a great big needle eye in it, that's why.
Sounds good.
Otherwise I'd be putting on super strength specs. So you're just working your way around quickly, always bringing it down at the back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just got to remember just to fold it down.
Remember to fold it down, and remember obviously get your plates in the correct position to start with. Yeah. And then when you get to the very end, just pop it through a second time round. The only tricky thing about this is this stage here. There's a knot there. It's not a very pretty knot, but that doesn't matter. And you have to bring that back through without piercing the knot. That's the only tricky thing about it. Yeah.
So you've made a full rotation. Now what happens?
So now what you do is you take apart the two. So you push down on this side and you pop it out.
So simple. Even I could do this.
Haha. Trying to try it?
Yeah, come on then. Yeah, I'll have a go.
Right, I'll prep one up for you in seconds, yeah. So then you bring it out and you take the disc off, and then you pull the two threads together. And as you pull them together, tuck in that little raw edge so it's all nice and neat. And that is basically it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Good, isn't it? So all you do then is you tie the two ends. And I'm just going to tie those together and then manipulate it around a little bit so that it looks the proper shape. So it's come out like this, and just play around with it a little bit, just to bring the pleats into nice order.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And of course you've got two sides on it. Yeah. So what I would do now is I'd take those ends, thread them through to get rid of them, just to get a shot of them. And you've got this little, so I'm just going to poke that bit in because I haven't done that properly. There we go.
Oh, isn't that stunning?
So that's that, and that's how it works. It's as simple as that.
And then they're ready to put gemstones on. These are great
Absolutely.
for hair slides, for earrings as you've done here. That's absolute. Look at those. Isn't that gorgeous? The organza works really beautifully, doesn't it?
It's quite stiff, so it gives you quite a good body to it as well.
Doesn't it just?
And out of one bag, I think you can get, I think I worked out, you can get 9 of those.
Ooh.
Out of one bag, so you get enough there to do 18 out of your kit, to 18 of those little yo-yos.
That's a really big organza bag, and actually you've used the ribbon in one of these other necklaces as well.
Yes, yeah.
Nothing is wasted. So you can get about 9 of these flowers out of a bag this size.
Yeah, so if you think about it, your purple bag, you can get, I started off practicing in the purple just to make sure, because I didn't have so many yellow. You can get, I think you've got 9 of those, yeah.
Isn't that stunning? And it's a brand new kit. And you're going to be getting your genuine gemstones with this as well. I've got a few text messages in as well this morning, Maggie. Let's just read some of them out. Hi, Carol. The technique for making those graceful flowers is called the Suffolk Puff. I like that. I like that. I'm glad you're selling the tool to make the whole process easy. I can imagine without using the tool, that might be actually quite a difficult thing to do.
It's an easy enough one to do, but it takes quite a lot longer.
Right, okay.
And what the tool is great for is it folds the edge under for you. And that is really good because you're getting this really nice effect.
It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It finishes it off so well, so beautifully. Pauline from Cheshire, wow, what a fabulous selection of gems in this kit, along with the tool and everything else. Well, can't go wrong. Exactly, Pauline. I know, it's incredible, isn't it? $27.95 for your 3 gorgeous strands of gemstones, 115 gold-plated copper findings, the addition of the organza gift bags, and this brand new tool, brand new tool, which does come with instructions. Isn't that fantastic? I reckon, yeah, that is a really, really easy tool to use. Sometimes we launch new tools and I think, do you know what, I still don't think I'll be able to do that. That is easy peasy, isn't it? Gorgeous. To go with this kit, how about some S-long cord? Now, I love S-long cord. Would you be able to use S-long cord with this new tool, Maggie?
I think if you're going to use it, you might need to use it as an embellishment, an embroidery or something like that.
Oh, really? So you could you could sew on top of the petals, maybe?
So you could sew on top. Yeah, I used the thread that when I took the kit apart, when I took the bags apart, I just used that thread for sewing them back up with.
The thread from the bags?
The thread from the bags, yes.
Nothing is wasted. I love that.
But we also sell the thinner thread that you do use for soutache. That would do the job as well.
Yeah, so the really, really thin silk cord. Yeah, absolutely. The Echelon pack that we've got here has got avocado, aqua, brown and light grey in it, 0.4 millimetres in diameter. Really, really fantastic cord here. Great for all of your knotting techniques, whether you're into macrame, whether you're into kumihimo, whether you're into friendship bracelets, absolutely anything. Knitting, crochet, knotting. Here's your price. So you're going to be getting loads and loads and loads of your cord here. So yeah, the avocado, the aqua, the brown and the light grey. Fantastic treat for you. And here is your price today. Oh, it's coming in any moment now. Here it is. It's going to be £6.95. £6.95. Really,
four of
really,
them, that's
yeah,
a fantastic
for 4 of
price.
them.
Fantastic.
Do you know what? Can I let you into a secret? Yesterday, on the way to work, because I did some work on the Equal World channel yesterday, which is good fun. I bought myself. I was in a well-known coffee shop chain, and I thought I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to buy a really nice coffee. I'm going to get a nice wrap, and I'm going to get some fruit. I went in there. I hadn't even asked for the coffee yet, and do you know how much a wrap and a fruit bowl was? £7. £7. And I actually said, what? How much? For a sandwich, a wrap, didn't even have bread in it, a gluten-free wrap and a bowl of fruit. £7. And I ate the sandwich on the car on the way in. I can't even remember what was in it. Fantastic, isn't it? That is great, and that's going to last and last and last.
Yeah, it's a really nice colour combination. Fantastic. I kumihimo with it, and I love it. It's lovely.
Kumihimo. Can I have a go with this?
Yes, certainly.
Please.
Of course you can. Do you want one that's
Don't mess it up.
I've got one here that's already cut.
Go on then.
So let me just thread your needle. Is that one threaded?
I made a Winnie the Pooh cushion for my sister in textiles, and I stabbed my finger with a needle, and it ended up with a Winnie the Pooh cushion with blood all over it. She loved it. That was one of my better projects.
Right, so smooth it down from the back. Hang on. Just let me squidge this round.
Have you given me a trick one, Maggie?
No, I haven't. There you go. So you smooth it down with your finger at the back, pull it all the way through, and take it through that next. That's it. That's you.
Next one.
Yeah, take it round. Yeah. In there, that's it.
Do you know what?
Are you converted?
Am I what?
Are you converted now to stitching?
Absolutely. Don't worry, there's still time for me to stab myself. It's going to take forever.
It won't, once you get into it.
The fact of the matter is, I can actually do this. I feel very clever. Mum, are you watching this? No, yeah, she would be really proud, actually. She was the one who tried to get the blood out of the Winnie the Pooh cushion that I made.
Yeah, I mean, the injuries to you don't really matter, do they?
Sorry?
It's always the blood in the project that's an annoying thing, how to get it out.
Oh, we could be here till mid-morning, everyone. I like this. I like this.
It just tells you what to do, doesn't it? You're just working around. It's not as if you've got to think about it. You just follow it round.
And it's a new tool in a kit for £27.95. I think that's brilliant. Hang on. Where's the hole? Oh, hang on.
You got it?
Hang on. Don't panic, everyone. Oh no, hang on. That's going through the next one. Hang on. There it is. There it is. I found the hole. There it is. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I'm not going to go all the way around because that was just boring television with Maggie. She would have done about 15 by now. But anyway, even I can do it, everyone. It's fantastic, isn't it? Well done. So do hold those lines. That is a fantastic deal for the Echelon cord as well. Fantastic. Well done. Thank you. Thank you for that, Maggie.
That's all right. That's great. Here's
your Echelon. Light blue, avocado. I love avocado. Avocado, light brown and light grey, all for £6.95. Do add this one onto your order. Absolutely fantastic. We've got another one of these incredible tools coming up a little bit later on in the show, and we've got another kit with brand new findings as well, which is going to be amazing. We will see you over at the Wall of Fame and see some of your gorgeous pieces of jewellery. This is lovely. I've got number 297, some lovely knotting, which you could do with the S-long cord, actually, we've just bought you. From Barbara in Bournemouth. Good morning to you all at JewelleryMaker. First, can I say a big thank you to Debbie Bulford for her wonderful chainmail designer inspiration last week. I've bought all the kits and I'm busy with the pliers. Also, best wishes to Debbie. This week's entry is a 4-in-1 necklace. Oh, made from your aluminium rings in orange and blue. Good luck with the draw. I was only one number out last week. Oh yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely love that. Best of luck to you, Barbara.
Right, this is a stunner, this one here. So this is from Helen Steeples. Hi all you mad lot at JM Towers.
What you
This
mean?
is this week's Wall of Fame entry. The bracelet has been totally made out of copper wire, which of course is from JM. It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've made a double Viking weave and I've even made the clasp too. The gems are turquoise magnesite. I really enjoyed making this piece. I was very happy with the end result. Hope you like it. Helen's from Barnsley. She also said she could really do with a win this week because her bank account is very low in funds. So that's a stunner. Absolutely amazing. Fabulous.
Cool, blimey, there's a lot of work that's gone into that. That must have taken hours to make.
Love it.
Number 299, lovely memory wire collection here. From Lynn, who's from Cinderford. Hi all at JewelleryMaker, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Rose quartz and gold coloured findings, all from JewelleryMaker. Simple but effective, I agree. The idea was based on a design that Mark did the other week. I almost lost my... I admit most of my designs are based on the designers from you. Keep up the bargains and inspiration, Lynn Edwards. Do you know what, Lynn? That's the idea. That's the idea. We want you to be inspired by guest designers. I think that's really lovely.
Good.
Well done. Best of luck.
Then this next one is from Alexandra. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame, inspired by the Designer Inspiration Show on the 4th, that would be the 4th of July, I think, with Jenny and Anne. This was my second attempt at using polymer clay with jewel enamel, as I wasn't happy with the first one. I made this butterfly wing pendant using amethyst, jet and deep gold enamel, light green glitter and black polymer clay, all from JM, and gold findings. Thanks to everyone at JM, I feel my skills have improved since I started watching last year, and I'm trying new mediums I never thought I'd try.
Good.
Which is great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Alexandra from East Sussex. Fabulous.
Brilliant. I've got an entry here. This is incredible. This is number 301 from Della and Phoebe. Hi all at JewelleryMaker. This is my daughter's this is my daughter Phoebe's first ring, using silver JM wire and hematite, also from JewelleryMaker. Guess how old Phoebe is? She's only 6, but loves JewelleryMaker and making jewellery and needle felt animals. Her list for Santa this year is a JM toolkit and bead tray, along with some of your animal-shaped gemstones. Good luck to everyone on the Wall of Fame. Love and hugs to everyone, Della and Phoebe. Phoebe, who I think is modelling this ring, you are so clever. That is absolutely amazing. 6 years old and she made that. I think I was still eating paper when I was 6 years old.
Still do.
I used to eat newspaper. Don't know why. She used to eat paper. Well done to you, Phoebe.
Fabulous.
That's amazing. Absolutely incredible. Thank you very much. Coming up, we've got so many treats. Check that out. Genuine, African, emerald, and genuine freshwater culture pearls, beautiful ovals, absolutely gorgeous. This incredible strand coming up in just a few moments. Do not go anywhere.
Get involved with JewelleryMaker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
The fastest way to shop with JewelleryMaker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1p in P. Enjoy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at JewelleryMaker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
When shopping with JewelleryMaker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have two delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you will receive 20% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, themed shows, program guides and JewelleryMaker tutorials. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Now, if I was to say to you, I've got a strand, a brand new strand of genuine onyx coming up right now, what kind of colour would you immediately think it is? Black? Black. Mike, what colour would you say? Brand new strand of onyx?
Black, it's got to be
black. It's got to be black, hasn't it? It's got to be black. Black onyx. Okay. Multicolour onyx. Okay, I'm listening. So it's going to be dyed, yeah? It's going to be dyed. It's going to be pink, purple, turquoise, yeah? Now, the quality you are getting here is astonishing. Can you imagine, close your eyes for a second. Think of the most beautiful not you, Tom, you're directing. Think about the most beautiful sunset or sunrise. Have you ever seen a beautiful sunset or a sunrise? Have you ever seen that moment when the sun creeps up above the horizon? It's beautiful, yeah? The strand you're about to see is breathtaking. And if I didn't know, if it didn't say that it was onyx, I honestly, I would struggle to guess what gemstone this is. This is simply amazing. The price point is amazing. Believe it or not, it's going to be under a tenner. Do you want to see this strand? It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It is just incredible. Oh my word! Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely mind-blowing, isn't it? Layer upon layer upon layer of shade, light, dark, tone, quality, opaque quality, transparent quality, translucent quality. It's got everything that I look for. It's got everything that I look for in a story. Look at that. Everyone tells a story. Everyone is a pendant. Each one is a pendant, a definite feature. It's absolutely delicious, isn't it? It's absolutely astonishing. Now, you don't need me to tell you, each one of these is going to be different. Each strand is going to be totally unique. Each one is going to be totally, totally, totally different. So I'd get 2. Actually, forget that, I'd get 3. Get it home, decide which ones you want to keep, and then don't bother to send them back. You're not going to want to send them back. When you get a strand as good looking as this, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Everything. Sunshine, sunrises, sunsets, And actually, Martha was talking before the show saying, did you ever make those gorgeous sand pictures when you were little, where you put different colours of sand and you layered them up? Yeah. On the Isle of Wight, predominantly on the Isle of Wight, Martha is saying. You know, it really has got to be the most exciting strand of onyx I've ever bought you. I bought you green onyx in the past. I've definitely bought you black onyx in the past. I've never bought you anything that looks like this. I bought you sardonyx before, which looks similar to this, but I have to say this is off the hook, isn't it? Now, the strand that you've got here, you'd be forgiven for thinking, right, okay, this is a really, really special strand. This is very, very unusual. This is very, very high quality. It's got to be high end. Yeah, it's got to be high end. 20, 30 pounds? Nope. High teens? Nope. Under a tenner? Yep. $9.95. Every single one of these gemstones is that statement. Every single one of these gemstones is that pendant, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. $9.95 for unbelievable quality. Now, Maggie, what are your thoughts on this strand here?
It's lovely. I really enjoy multicoloured gemstones.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice. And that central dropper make a stunning wire wrapped pendant.
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
Using it as a sort of Laura binding style cabochon sort of thing.
Do you know, that's really interesting actually. We've got a lot of jewellery makers who are getting more and more confident with wire wrapping, with making their own wire wrap pendants and big wire wrapped rings and things like that. And I totally agree with you, Maggie. Every single one of these gemstones on this strand would make a perfect centerpiece. Absolutely gorgeous. And if you think about it, you know, as a wire wrapped ring or as a wire wrapped pendant, this gemstone on its own, that would have to be a piece that, you know, if you sold that as a ring or as a pendant, it would have to be nudging £20. It would have to be. The whole strand is under a tenner. Just incredible, isn't it? And you can see the strand that we've got there on the recording is different to this. It looks like is it different to this strand, or is it the same but just the different sides of it? I don't know actually. Is it the same side? Is it the same strand? Every angle I look at this, I'm seeing something different. I'm seeing a different story. Are you getting a different story on either side? Do you know what you are? Look at that central gemstone there, just there, and then look at it on that side there. It's not exactly the same, is it? Each side, each angle tells a story. The amount of you multi-buying this strand, wowzer, that's incredible, well done. Under £10 for quality onyx. And it's not black onyx, it's not green onyx, it's not turquoise pink with spots on. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I have to say, $9.95. That price point is ridiculous. I know a lot of you during the summer wear lots of linens, whether they're grey or black or white or khaki coloured linens. This is going to look fantastic with your linens. Actually, it's going to look fantastic with that first kit that we bought you. Just beautiful, just incredible. And because, of course, you get all these colours in nature, it's going to suit everyone. Look at that. Martha's saying that she would definitely restrand this and just make this into a necklace. Look at that, look at that. Something really tribal about that as well. Some gorgeous tribal colours in there. Gorgeous kind of, you know, the colours of the Australian outback as well, don't you think? I think it's the clay colours in there. Some beautiful tones in there. It really reminds me of wall paintings that I've seen before. Where did I go to see those wall paintings? It was in the Dordogne in France. I went to see where the troglodytes lived. You might not believe that troglodyte is a real word. Troglodytes were like a race. Were they a race of people? I don't know. But I went to see where the troglodytes lived. They lived underground, lived in caves, and the wall paintings are absolutely incredible. The troglodytes do not exist anymore. I think they died out during the last ice age or something like that. But absolutely gorgeous colours in here, really, really stunning. If you're into your kind of that kind of tribal-inspired jewellery, which is always around during the summer, and you're into those gorgeous kind of earthy tones, this is going to look great with Botswana agate, with chocolate pearls, with any kind of findings. I think you could set this with any kind of precious metal as well, don't you think, Maggie?
I think you could do, yes. Yeah, I think I'd need to try them with it. Sometimes the grey, silvery grey would be nice. Sometimes you'd want to use the gold, and even the rose gold would pick up in those kind of peachy colours in there as well.
You're not limited at all, are you, with this?
No.
Great with peach moonstone. With all those natural colours of moonstone, this would look awesome. Oh, yeah. Well done. You are loving this strand, and I have to say, $9.95, boom. Look how shiny they are as well. They've been highly polished. Love them. Look like planets in the solar system, don't you? What's that planet which has got the bands on it? Is it Saturn? It's got the eye on it. Oi, oi. Saturn's eye. You have had a lovely text in from Alex. Morning. I don't normally go for these colours. More of a blue girl. But these are beautiful and unusual. Really lovely. Thanks, Alex. Thank you, lovey. They're gorgeous, aren't they? They're stunning. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Double trouble? Oh, yeah. Now, this double trouble deal, I only actually spotted just before we went on air today. I don't recall talking to you about this morning, Martha. It is a bit rude. It proves just what an incredible show is today if we totally forgot to talk about this double trouble matrix box collection. Boom, boom, shaka laka 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 laka. Rose gold plated copper open jump rings. These are awesome. Can you see the different sizes and the different shapes you've got here? Can I get some of these out? They're gorgeous. You're going to be getting 2 here, 2 lots. Look at them there. You're getting ovals, you're going to be getting little egg-shaped ones, you're going to be getting rounds, triangles, squares. This is pushing my knowledge to the limit with shapes. Shapes. Tell you what, these are gorgeous. Oh, they feel awesome as well. Do you know what? I reckon you could probably do your chainmail with these. You get some really funky looking chainmail pieces if you made pieces using these shaped jump rings. Hexagons. Hexagonal shaped jump rings. Big rounds. You've got some gorgeous, there's some triangular ones there as well. I'll reel them off for you. Triangle, square, round, pear, oval, marquise, hexagon. Yes, 5 of each. And then you're going to be getting 15 of the rose gold plated jump rings, which are 5mm in size. 2 lots of your matrix collections here. Have a go. Try doing some of your chainmail with these jump rings. They're absolutely awesome, aren't they? Great shapes, awesome sizes, and just something a little bit different. Even if you just want to connect them together and make your own chain out of these, you know, not do anything complicated with them at all. Just make your own chain with them. Absolutely go for it. Fantastic. Now, price point for these is always fantastic. Our matrix collections are legendary. There's just not enough of them to go around. They always do very, very well on our live shows, whether it's the day show, the designer inspiration show, or the late show. Sorry, say that again, Martha. Oh my word. This is a genuine double trouble deal. Yeah, genuine double trouble deal. For 100 jump rings. Yeah. £7.95. I'd just put it in your basket if I were you. All I can think about today is the fact that this is £7.95. I almost had a heart attack yesterday when, if I'd have ordered that coffee. So I'm talking about my sandwiches again. If I'd have ordered that coffee as well, that would have been a £10 lunch, and I wasn't even meeting a friend for lunch. That would have been a wrap. I kid you not, a wrap. A bowl of a tiny little cup thing of fruit, £7. What was in the wrap? It was a gluten-free wrap with chicken, basil and tomato in. I only know that because I read the label. I can't even remember what it tasted like because I ate it whilst I was driving. Is that illegal? I don't think it's illegal. But this is £7.95 and you're going to be able to make loads of pieces of jewellery with it. Yeah, you're right, Martha. There's no calories in jump rings. Please don't eat your jump rings. Honestly, please don't. They may look good enough to eat. Please don't eat them. Please don't eat these. Jump rings. Are you a fan of the jump ring, Maggie? Have you done anything interesting with jump rings before?
I tend to use them more for attaching findings with because they're kind of indispensable. You know, you can't do without them. But I love those shaped ones. Those little triangular ones look fantastic.
They do, don't they?
Can you imagine if you're doing a sort of multi-strand necklace or a multi-strand bracelet? So they're going to lie flat, whereas in a round ring they can lie all over the place.
Yeah, they look fantastic, wouldn't they? And actually, you're going to do a demo a little bit later on making your own chain. I do fancy making my own chain out of these, and it would look so different because, of course, you've got those really interesting shaped links. They're absolutely gorgeous. Love them. Really soft, gentle tones there as well, because of course it's the rose gold plated copper that you're going to be getting here. If you do want to get 2 of these, go for it. You're already going to be getting 100, but I've already got Mary in the West Midlands, Patricia in Greater London, Francis in Yorkshire. You've all come in to get 2 lots of these as well, which is just brilliant. Well done. Absolutely fantastic there. So 100 findings there for £7.95. What, sorry? What colour do gemstones go with rose gold? Pretty much anything. Blues, greens, browns, chocolates, greys, whites, pretty much anything. And you get that gorgeous kind of vintage feel to it as well. Really, really gorgeous vintage quality. If that's what you want to go for, these look great with pearls as well. With the pearls we've got coming up at about midday. Brand new pearls. Oh, they're very excited. They're shaking with excitement there. Aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful pearls coming a bit later on in the show today. Seriously, we've put rose gold plated findings with pearls that look amazing. Well done, gorgeous. Chunkamunka. Whoop. Throwing the onyx about there. Here we go. So, 15. Oh my word. We did a forklift truck to get these out of the old box there. Look at these. You could do some. You could do some barbs. You could do some curls with these. Yeah. Do some good curls with it. Yeah. Yeah. Using the free weights. This is a big, chunky bundle. A big, chunky bundle. You are going to be getting 4 strands here. Not 3 strands. Clearly, whoever put this bundle together, which I assume is probably Kim, was probably so excited by the deal we could do for you today that she totally forgot that you were going to be getting 4 strands, not 3. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you. Really, really chunky, but I don't know which gemstone strand to go for first. Let's go for this dyed strand of agate. 14mm rounds. Big, bold, incredible. These are faceted 14mm rounds of multi-colour agate here. So you're going to be getting loads of different tones in here. Greens, oranges, reds, yellows, gorgeous. Big, chunky 14mm faceted rounds of agate. Stunning, yeah? What's the next strand going to be? 14mm rounds of Prainite with this awesome natural matrix running all the way through it, which are like big rutilated inclusions of jet black quality. I love Prainite with more inclusion. The more inclusions, the better, I think, with Prainite. There are certain gemstones where the more inclusions, the better. It can certainly add to the interest in a gemstone. It can certainly add to the intrigue, add to the character, and sometimes it can actually add to the value of gemstones as well. With Prainite, in my personal opinion, I love Prainite with the more inclusions, the better. I think it just adds to the character of the gem. Apple green with jet black rutilated qualities. What do you reckon the next strand's going to be? 14mm rounds, maybe? You got it! You got it! This is natural. Believe it or not, this is natural. 14mm rounds of rhodonite. Check it out! Pink and black. What are the gemstones, do you know, that are pink and black? How incredible is that? Rhodonite 14mm rounds. Incredible quality. Now, because you've got massive, big, chunky 14mm round gemstones, you can make those big statement necklaces, those big statement pieces, really big stretchy bracelets. Stunning genuine gemstones here. I've got one final strand. Obsidian, but not just any obsidian, golden obsidian. And you might be looking at this thinking, hang on a minute, that's black. That's not gold. Okay. 14mm rounds, jet black. Have a look at what happens when I start to turn this gemstone though. Look at these gorgeous moments of golden, like a golden smattering running through some of these gemstones. Absolutely gorgeous. They are big 14mm rounds you're going to be getting here. Absolutely gorgeous quality. Now, these are big gemstones. They are 14mm rounds. Chunky. The combined carat weight that you've got running through this bundle is round about, wow, 2,150 carats. That is a big carat weight, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Over 2,000 carats of genuine gemstones. Martha is asking me to bench press these gemstones. They are, I mean, there's serious carat weight here. Serious carat weight here. Price point for these though, you are going to be paying less than £9 a strand. Less than £8 a strand. Less than £7 a strand. Less than £6 a strand. £23.95p for all of these. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now, these are big gemstones, Maggie. They're 14mm size gemstones. What can you use these for?
I really like using gemstones that big. I like chunky gemstones.
In what kind of designs?
I would use them with some spacer beads between them. I'd maybe use some wire and make my own spacer beads as well. I'd maybe do some bead caps on them. Even though you can wrap wire around and put bead caps.
Lovely.
And I quite like short necklaces, so if I'm making them for myself, that would suit me fine.
Yeah.
That'd be great. But I think they're quite nice if you want to have some dangles also. You can have some chain hanging.
Definitely.
Like a tassel from them also.
Yeah, so they could be the centrepiece and you could have a tassel coming out the bottom of them.
Yeah.
Also, I'm thinking if you wanted to use these maybe in a bracelet, you could use them in a macrame bracelet or even a, maybe, I don't know how you do it with kumihimo, but you could definitely make them into a macrame bracelet.
Absolutely.
You could only use 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, with kumihimo, you could actually insert it in the middle of the kumihimo. So you're sort of encaging it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So that would work with that.
There are loads of ways in which you can use these.
I think it'd be fabulous with macrame. I think that'd be really, really nice.
Yeah, definitely. Because of course with macrame, you're not necessarily going to use lots and lots of these gemstones. So maybe use 2 or 3 across a bracelet and you've got that big chunky centerpiece, but you're not making a very, very heavy piece of jewellery. As Maggie quite rightly says, if you like your shorter necklaces, you know, your choker style necklaces, or just a necklace which is maybe going to be, well, I don't know, 17 inches in length, you've got you can make your own chain out of these and make something really substantial and a huge, huge, huge statement piece. I really am a huge fan of bundles this big. And 14mm size gemstones here. These are absolutely giganticus. They really, really are. 4 strands here, not 3 as the details say there. 4 strands for under £25. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Stunning, stunning quality. Well done. £23.95p. Gorgeous. Well done to Carol, Barbara, Anonymous, Dorothy, Lorna, Gerald, Kay, Jacqueline, Angela, Eulilla, Margaret, Angela, Diana, Annie, Joan, Ling, Jean, Saria. Now, we would like to get your text in today. Any questions that you have for Maggie would be fantastic. Maggie, you did come up with a really good text-in subject, actually, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Now, what did you hear on the radio the other day?
I heard of people who were phoning in and admitting to borrowing things of their partners that they wouldn't normally do. Yeah.
I like that. So, can you remember an example?
Yeah, an example is a typical thing, like the guy that acquires or uses his girlfriend's moisturiser when she's not looking.
I like that.
Or,
yes.
Or me occasionally nicking a hammer from the toolbox when my other half isn't there.
I like that. I like that. Do send us your text. Have you ever borrowed something from somebody that's slightly unusual that maybe you shouldn't really have borrowed? Do text us 60777. Start your text with the word JM Studio, your name, where you're from, normal network charges apply. We'd love to hear from you today. Martha, what is yours? Martha's ex-boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend. 2 X's. Oh, it was an XX, yeah. He used to have nice cotton boxer shorts. And in the summer when you're really hot and you just want to kind of wear something nice and cool, you used to wear his boxer shorts. I quite like that, yeah, okay. Boxer shorts better than Y-fronts. Thank goodness you didn't borrow his Y-fronts. I borrowed my husband's mankini. Any man who owns a mankini just deserves, I don't know what they deserve, they don't deserve to wear a mankini. What about you, Maggie? Have you ever borrowed anything unusual?
I'm sure I must have done it at some point. I just can't think of anything. Just apart from borrowing tools out the toolbox.
Tools out the toolbox. Yeah. My husband's only recently acquired a hammer when I bought him one. Up until then, we used to hang up all of our pictures, hammering the nails into the walls with the bottom of his work shoe. I kid you not, honestly. Now we can't get enough tools. Can't get enough tools. Now, fantastic double trouble deal here. This is Martha's absolute favourite. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Actually, it's going to go beautifully with our brand new strand that we've got here and our gorgeous kit. Very, 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 very low quantity of this. Very low quantity for this iolite. In fact, we should have played a Guess the Gemstone game because this gemstone can look like so many other gems. Sapphire, tanzanite, kyanite. In fact, it's also known as water sapphire sometimes because it can look like sapphire. Tends to have a lighter tone than blue sapphire though. It's absolutely delicious. The quality you're going to be getting here, totally natural. And that's the great thing about iolite. When you look at strands of tanzanite, pretty much all tanzanite is heat treated. Almost all blue sapphire is heat treated. This is natural. It's one of the only natural blue gemstones out there. To go with your eye, what was that dodgy camera move, Mike? That was, I'm chatting and I'm on cameras.
I half heard Tom, and I kind of...
Don't even go there. Sorry, I don't know you. Who are you?
I'm
Prue. Hi, I'm Carol. Are you here on... Are you new?
No, I'm here work experience.
Work experience. Do you want to come and wait for people at home? Come on, here she is. She looks really nice. She's like a nice girl.
Hi.
There's Prue.
Mum
Hi!
and Dad watching.
Are your mum and dad watching?
Yeah.
Ah! We need to hold up a sign later on saying hi mum, hi dad. Ah, she's got a nice laugh as well, a nice giggle. A little giggle. Right, you're getting 2 strands of this beautiful iolite. It's gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. Just, should we do what? Just you calm down. Just you. I'm still very upset about my sandwich and how much my sandwich cost me yesterday. So the more you show these kind of price points, the more upset I'm going to be, Martha. She says she doesn't care. 2 strands of gorgeous iolite, totally natural, gorgeous nuggets. Here is your deal. $6.95. $6.95. If I said to you, when you woke up this morning, it'd be a bit weird if you woke up and I was there, but if I said to you this morning, the minute you woke up, you are going to be able to get a totally natural blue genuine gemstone strand times 2 for under £7. Would you believe me? No, no. Gorgeous, genuine Indian iolite. An absolutely wonderful quality, and this is exactly how iolite should look. It should look like it's got lots of different tones because it is one of the world's most pleiochroic genuine gemstones. Absolutely out of this world. Whether you're into denim blues, light blues, tanzanite blues, sapphire blues, this really has got it all. In fact, some amethysts are so purple they're actually almost blue, and actually looks like some of that really, really beautiful, famous amethyst all the way from the Coloma mines in Zambia. The quality you're going to be getting here is superb. The price is ridiculous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. You are going nuts for this incredible bundle here. £6.95p. For gorgeous, stunning, genuine Indian iolite there. Absolutely wonderful, well done. And of course it would go with our brand new strand of iolite we've got coming up, and with our gorgeous, stunning kit, which we've got coming up in just a few moments. It's going to be good fun. Well done to all of you there. Absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality there. Well done. And you know what? It will go with absolutely any precious metal as well, whether it's gold, silver, rose gold, antique bronze as well, copper. Really, really fantastic. Do you know what, Maggie? These are different to some of the chips that we've had before. Some of the chips we've had before are really, really small. We've also had big, chunky, like big chunky nuggets. These are kind of halfway in between, and I like that.
They look a good size from here, yes. They look a nice size. And they're not too kind of spiky either. Some nice rounded off edges on them also.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look nice. Yeah,
even though they are nuggets, they are kind of gently tumbled, aren't they? So they have taken those kind of sharp edges off them. Really like these ones. Gently tumbled, not too vigorous. Be gentle on the iolite. It's a natural gemstone. How exciting is that? That is the colour it comes out the ground. Absolutely wonderful. Now, this kit is brand new. It's got a brand new tool in it, And it's also got brand new findings in it as well. Brand new, never been seen before. I went upstairs to speak to lovely Hannah Roxbury about this findings pack, and everyone in the office who was upstairs, I say everyone, it was Danny, me, Laura, Hannah, there was someone else there as well. There was someone else there. Me. It was me. We were all standing around this findings pack and just oohing and ahhing over it. It is absolutely sensational. I'll talk to you about that findings pack in just a few moments. First of all, though, I want to talk to you about this kit because it's got a brand new tool in it. Here we go. Iolite. Now, there is the quality of this iolite strand is sensational. I've been looking at this. It's been catching my eye since it's been next to me on the desk. Look at the can you see the shiller coming out of that? The rainbow shiller, the blues, the peaches, the pinks. Ah, sensational. Absolutely gorgeous rainbow moonstone. Followed by natural iolite. It's like a denim blue. This is very, very dark navy blue, almost beautiful navy blue iolite. Gorgeous. Yeah, you're getting a very, very similar size, similar shape between the iolite and the moonstone there. Just delish, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. How about genuine freshwater culture pearls to go with this as well? Genuine freshwater culture pearls, and they're silver. And they are silver. Beautiful silver, genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Now you're going to be getting a Baroque pearls here. So they're not perfectly round. They're not potato pearls. What you're actually going to be getting is almost, if you imagine a pearl, well, actually, I've got examples of them right here. You're going to be getting a flat side and a rounded side, really, on each one of these pearls. The great thing about that is that everybody is going to know that what you're wearing, what you've set into jewellery is genuine freshwater culture pearls. Absolutely 100%. Sometimes with our almost perfect round pearls, they can almost look too perfect. I love the fact these aren't perfect rounds. I would opt for a strand of button or Baroque or Keishi or flat pearls over a strand of perfect round pearls every single day of the week. 100%. Gorgeous. Genuine freshwater culture pearls there. Now, we all know what's happened to the price of pearls recently and how difficult they are for us to get hold of in this kind of quality at the prices we have been used to seeing over the last few months. You've also got your threading pack. Monofilament beading thread and elastic. You've also got your selection of silver organza gift bags. Now, why have we put these organza gift bags in this kit? Okay, because you are going to be getting brand new tool. You've got, and this is different to the last one that we brought to you, the quick yo-yo maker, your flower shaped yo-yo maker. You can make the most beautiful 5-petal flowers here. It comes with instructions on the back, comes with instructions inside, and you've got this incredible yo-yo maker. Now, surely a brand new kit that's got iolite, genuine freshwater culture pearls, rainbow moonstone, a brand new tool, organza gift bags, and a threading pack, surely that's enough for a kit. No, we've gone one step further, because with this kit, are you going to get a new tool? Yeah. Are you going to get genuine freshwater culture pearls? Yeah. You're also going to be getting brand new silver findings. Now, these aren't silver plated. These are 925 sterling silver. The quality is absolutely out of this world. This chain here is 925 sterling silver. Absolutely delicious. It is so fine. It is so detailed. It is absolutely out of this world. This is 925 sterling silver. You're also going to be getting in this brand new findings pack these stunning ball top head pins. These are, again, 925 sterling silver. I've also got for you two lobster claw clasps in 925 sterling silver. There they are. You're also going to be getting crimp beads, crimp bead covers, jump rings, which are right here. And these are my favourites. These are my favourites. These are some of the most beautiful shepherd's hook earring findings I think we've ever developed. They've got a beautiful little loop on the bottom here so you can hang your gemstones, your chain from these. They're all 95 sterling silver. Although they're shepherd's hooks, look at how petite these findings are. So if you want to wear your shepherd's hook earring findings, but you don't necessarily want to wear a really dangly pair of earrings, these are absolutely perfect for you. But if you do want to make them into a dangly pair, you can. The loop is hidden behind this flat part of the earring finding. I don't know how I can show this to you, but can you see the front part of the earring finding there is flat. It's got this beautiful contemporary feel to it. You're getting 2 pairs of these earring findings. They're 12 by 7 mil in size. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now, in summary, this kit, iolite, rainbow moonstone, and genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Silver organza gift bags. Threading pack. Brand new tool, and a brand new 925 sterling silver findings pack. You should be looking at £43 and 10p for this kit today. That should be your price point today. And if you buy everything here separately from our website tomorrow morning after 9 AM, if everything is still available, it's going to cost you £43 and 10p. We are going low, low buffalo with this. Honestly, this is absolutely incredible. Brand new kit, brand new tool, brand new findings, $26.95 for everything. How incredible is that? That's just over a £14 saving you're making there. Amazing, incredible, awesome. I want one. I love the fact you've got these brand new findings here. What would they like to work with, Maggie?
What, the findings?
Yeah.
Oh, they're lovely. They're really nice. I really like those earring hooks. You know, for somebody who doesn't want something that's too dangly, those earring hooks are just perfect.
Well, and we spent a long time looking at these earring findings. They're really contemporary, aren't they? They're absolutely delicious. You can really tell that they're precious metal as well, can't you?
Oh, you can do, yeah. And they're really a little bit more subtle than some earrings, you know, than some of the shepherd's hooks you can get. So I really like them. Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. They are subtle and beautiful. Look at these. Look at the stock. This kit's going to sell out very, very quickly indeed. Here are the earring findings in action. They are just so sweet. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've got these beautiful earrings here as well. Maggie's been able to make these gorgeous amethyst coloured flowers from organza ribbon because of the brand new tool. Look at what else she's been able to make with the brand new tool. This gorgeous yo-yo maker, the clover style yo-yo maker. You can make these by hand without the tool. It's gonna take you quite a while to do it though. And if you're a real beginner to jewellery making, like I am, you know, it's gonna take quite a while. With a tool like this, simple, easy, fantastic. And look at that quality chain as well. Look at that fine, detailed chain there, gorgeous quality. Now, this tool looks brilliant as well.
Yes, it's slightly different to the previous one, and as you say, it gives you a 5-petal flower instead. So it takes a little bit longer to do because you're actually doing 2 rows of stitching. Yep. So again, as I did previously, for anyone that didn't catch the previous one, I've taken the organza bag apart and I've folded it over to give me 2 layers of organza. And the tool comes in 2 parts. It's got the disc part and the plate part, and they snap together. So what I'm doing is placing the So I'm placing the plate down first, then putting the fabric in, and then snapping that disc into it. I think you could hear it snap there.
Yeah,
so that holds
which is good.
You need to leave a little bit of a border round about because you're going to cut it and then you're going to stitch it. So you cut it, leaving about 3 or 4 millimetres of a kind of fringe or a hem, if you will,
Gorgeous, yeah.
or a seam. So I'm just quickly cutting around there. It doesn't have to be exact. Nobody's going to see this. It's going to be hidden inside your finished flower.
Good stuff.
So neatness isn't essential. I mean, if you want to spend ages being neat, then do so if that's what you wish to do, but nobody's going to see it. It's not going to matter. Yep. And I think you can get about 5 of those out of one bag. So this one I've used 2 layers of grey, but you can of course use, like the amethyst coloured flowers there are using part of a purple bag that you get your findings kit in. So it's a layer of grey and a layer of purple, and it gives you that slightly different effect.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then in the necklace, the very bottom one on the necklace,
yes,
that's using black from the findings bags.
Yeah, gorgeous. Right. Love it.
So what you're doing with this is you're taking some thread, putting a knot in the end, and then you're going to stitch your way around this disc, sort of in and out stitching, nothing complicated, but you're going to follow the pattern round. So you can see it's going to fall naturally into those little grooves there. But what makes this different to the previous one is this sort of V shape here. Those two
I can see that.
dashes, yep. You can see that, and that's what then pulls the flower in, or pulls it in to give you a flower shape. Ah, lovely. So again, the thread's going to settle into those grooves.
We've got 24 of this kit left. I do need you to check your baskets out, because a lot of you have got this in your baskets without checking out. Please do check your baskets out as quickly as you can, because that stock is getting really, really low. Did you use the thread for the bags again?
I did.
I love the fact you don't waste anything. It's brilliant. A true crafter.
So what you do again is you hold this fringe down, this seam down with your finger, and then stitch above it. I think yeah, you can get that. So you're catching that in, and then when you actually finish it, of course, that's going to be on inside your little finished flower. So you carry on around with that. Right.
Gorgeous.
I'll move on to one that I started prepping up earlier. So once you've finished doing the outside, you have to do this inside one here.
Ooh,
same process, but that's what's going to, again, help you get a flower shape. I've used yellow because it was on the needle, and you can see it properly. So you pop it out. There we go.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so it just pops out dead easy, and then you just take it off that plate. So for this one, you start with the middle, slightly different again to the last kit. You start with the middle here, and you draw, should I move that way? And you draw it up. So as you draw it up, you get sort of like a dimple in it, really. Yeah, like that. And that's fine, that's what you're supposed to get. And draw it up and tie it in, just tie the thread in a knot. And then when you get a moment, you can use your needle, thread your needle, and take it through to the back, so it's less obtrusive. Yep, so that's the first stage.
Gorgeous.
Then the second stage is the thread on the end, on the outside.
Both of them.
So pull those together, and as you work your way around, tuck that little raw edge in, so it's inside the little flower puff. And again,
such a cute design.
It's so simple to do. And I think they look nice singly, but I think when you've got lots of them, if you mass them, can you imagine that in a tiara type headband?
Yeah,
if you hold all those flowers, yeah.
So sweet and so professional looking as well.
Yes, yeah. I mean, if you're going to do this by hand, it would take you forever, because you'd have to measure out, particularly for those V-shaped slots that make the flower.
You're not going to get that uniform shape, are you?
You're just not going to get it, not without an awful lot of faffing about. Right, so that's how it's going to turn out now, like that.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
But
look at that.
And then just tease it out so you can get your petal shapes coming in. Yep, and then
lovely.
Manipulate it around a little bit. And that's what gives you the flower.
Beautiful.
So it's not difficult at all.
It's not, is it? That's really, really nice and simple. I think with the addition of the gemstones you're going to be getting in this kit, and of course that brand new findings pack, which I tell you what, we've had so many texts in about that brand new findings pack. Loads of you taking advantage of the price point, of the new tool, of the pearls, of the fact there's a new findings pack here as well. Just stunning, gorgeous kit here. You could, if you wanted to, following on with that theme of using the organza gift bags to create these beautiful flowers, you could use these, couldn't you?
Funny, you should mention that.
Maggie's already made some. That's gorgeous.
I've just made a little one from the round one.
Oh.
Yeah. I've used it double, but you could use it with your organza. If you were to use it, can I just take that pink one?
Yeah, of course you can.
If you were to use it with organza on top, look at that. I mean, it gives
that is gorgeous.
It's such a different effect, and if you used it on a different pink, you're going to get a different effect. If you use it with, have I got any purple around?
Blue.
With the blue, Yep. So
I
you're
like
getting
it,
all those
but
different
yeah.
effects. So if you wanted to tone them down a bit, you could use the grey. If you want to emphasise, say, the purple, you could be using that with it as well. So there's all sorts of combinations you can use.
They really are.
So those are fabulous, those little satin bags.
I really love these satin bags, and I've only bought these two a couple of times before. I think they're just gorgeous. You're getting 12 in total, so you're going to be getting gold, green, hot pink, magenta, rose and teal. 12 bags in total. Use them as little gift bags, use them to give your pieces of jewellery away in, or use them with the brand new yo-yo tool that we bought you today in our two kits. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's your price today for 12 of your gorgeous satiny bags. They're really, really stunning, and you're going to get the most beautiful effect using these. Here we go. Give us a call when you can. Get involved. The most beautiful selection of satiny bags here. $6.95. You're loving that price today, aren't you? You doing that price just to annoy me? She's doing that price just to annoy me, just to constantly remind me of that sandwich and fruit bowl I bought yesterday for £7. Such a rip-off, that really was. This is awesome. Sorry, say again. One more little flower. Can you make one more little flower?
One more, yes, what colour would you like it?
I would like, what's her name? Martha. Martha's saying pink.
What, the dark pink again?
Yeah, why not?
Or a pale pink?
Pale pink, pale pink.
Pale pink?
I'm going to overrule Martha. I'm going to say pale pink.
Right. Okay, so as I said, I did this with a round one. The plate isn't quite big enough for this one, you see. So that's why I did it with a round one. Right.
Such a lovely tool, this one.
So with this one, I didn't even bother taking it apart. I just went straight into the bag. Yeah. So remember, when you're doing this one, you have to make sure that you centre the holes next to each other. Yeah. And hear it decidedly click in there.
I like that clicking noise.
Yeah.
It's a satisfying noise. You're loving these bags, by the way.
So I'm cutting round.
Your lovely hair's in the way again, Maggie.
I hope you can't see my roots.
Nah, I'm getting my hair done on Thursday, thank goodness. Oh, I tell you what, roots, the bane of my life.
I think they're the bane of everyone's, aren't they?
They are, aren't they?
When you reach a
grey hair, roots, goodness no. Did you have yours done yesterday, did you, Martha? No, your hair isn't stripy, it's lovely. Oh, there you go.
So I'm just threading up a needle while trying not to get my head in the way.
Threading the old needle there.
And this is a big eye needle as well, so I should be able to see what I'm doing.
Yes, you should, Maggie.
Yes.
Yes, you should. I've been bigging you up saying, you can tell she's a seamstress. Look at how she threads a needle. Oh, fantastic.
Right, okay, so again, from the back to the front. Bear with me.
Because we put you on the spot now, isn't it? It all starts to fall apart and unravel, doesn't it?
Don't say unravel.
So you presumably, have you made these before without using this tool?
I have, yes. Yeah. I did a necklace a couple of months ago,
isn't it?
I did a project necklace piece about 2 or 3 months ago, which had loads and loads of them, and it doubles of them as well. So instead of just having one on it, it actually sort of like 2 back to back.
Blimey.
And I did them all by hand, so that takes a bit of cutting out because you've got to be a lot more accurate. Yeah,
that's it.
Are you working for it?
It's a really nice, simple tool to use, isn't it? And I tell you something, if you wanted to get your kids involved with a little craft like this, obviously be careful with the needles that you give them. But they could just watch you do one, and I reckon you could leave them to just have a go.
I think you could do, because it's great. Because children are going to then be able to space it out properly. I think when children do sewing, they get bored with it, and so they make the stitches bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, and it's all done for them.
Yeah, that's a great thing. It gives you that template. It's actually quite difficult to make a mistake when you're using tools like this.
Exactly.
Yeah. $6.95 for your satin bags here. 12 of your satin bags here. I didn't see these ones here. That magenta's gorgeous. Magenta.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Gold, green, hot pink, rose and teal as well. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous bags here.
I've used double thickness, but you could actually use single thickness, so it would give you a different effect. It wouldn't be quite as chunky. So, but it could be done.
really, really lovely tool. And all you've really got to remember is to follow the template, which is as easy as anything, and to keep folding those edges in.
That's it.
When you're sewing through. Evening Flowers, that's a kit that we've literally just bought you with the brand new findings, with the pearls, and with the brand new tool. 5 of this kit left. 5. Well done. Do check your baskets out at £26.95. Look at that.
So I'm just taking that off.
Margaret, Mary, Paula, Jane, Jill, Anonymous in Buckinghamshire, Anonymous in Greater London and Manchester, and Glamorgan, Sandra, Anonymous in Cornwall. Please do check your baskets out. If you all check your baskets out, I think there's still going to be some of you who miss out. So please, please, please do check your baskets out. Absolutely amazing. Oh, look at that. That's how simple, that's how easy it is to make these gorgeous flowers.
So, and if anyone's got any of the sari fabric that we've done previously, you can make it with that as well. I'm just using this to hide the raw edges a bit. And that's it. And obviously you'll take a little bit more time than that to make it a little bit more perfect.
Simple.
But it is.
Thank you so much for that. I can't wait to see these on the Wall of Fame.
Oh yeah. People are going to be using all sorts.
Speaking of the Wall of Fame, let's see you over there. Gorgeous colours here, number 302 from Jane, who's from Cheshire. Hi, hope everyone is keeping well and enjoyed the cooler evening last night. Abso-blooming-lutely. My Wall of Fame entry for this week is made with orange quartzite plain rounds and a flower drop in the centre with blue quartzite faceted barrels, finishing off with smoky quartz and faceted saucers. All findings are silver, and the toggle clasp on the bracelet is especially decorative. All JewelleryMaker, of course. No time for chatting, as I have problems with my laptop and one more false move and it was going to go out the window. I know exactly that feeling. Oh, technology, I hate it. Good luck to everyone in the draw on Wednesday, and that's from Jane. Thanks, Jane, that's gorgeous.
Right, so this is number 303, and this is from Tracy Munn. Good morning, JM. It's taken me a while to decide what to send into the Wall of Fame this week. I was in Mark's intermediate macrame workshop last weekend, and then last Wednesday I was totally captivated by Prue's Kumihimo designs, so I've been busy with both techniques this week. I decided to send in this piece as I could really do with some help. I don't know why she thinks she needs some help. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I struggled with a cabochon wrap. It was made using the 10-strand Kumihimo braid using 0.4 wire and the square plate. But she found it a bit messy and found it hard to Kumihimo with wire. So if anyone's able to give her some help with that, she'd really be appreciative of it.
I think you should be doing some kind of a design inspiration, because that is amazing.
That is fabulous. I don't know how. Tracy, I don't know why you're saying
you
this.
do not have problems.
It's lovely. Gorgeous.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't it fabulous?
Thank you. I've got number 304 here from Kim, who's from Essex. Dear all, this week's entry is frosted agate with carvings on them. They're 8mm rounds made into a stretchy bracelet. See, simple but effective. Absolutely gorgeous. Thanks a lot for that, Kim. That's gorgeous. Best of luck, you're number 304.
Then number 305 is Patricia Bell, who's from Allendale. Please find attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I made this bracelet using the Mystic Coated White Labradorite Rondelles. I hope you like it. I think it's lovely. I think it's such a wearable piece as well. Fabulous.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's great, Trisha.
Trisha, I wasn't laughing at your name at all. I was laughing at this. The paddling pool from Janice in Cambridgeshire. Look at that. Wine, beer, paddling pool. Done! Here's my entry. Hi, JewelleryMaker. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I hope it makes it. Of course it does. It's got a paddling pool on it. Charm bracelet made for my sister-in-law. That's gorgeous. With her initial and birthstone for partner and children. Oh, what a lovely idea. Ruby quartz garnet, citrine, aquamarine and peridot. I hope she likes it when it arrives. I bet you she will. That's absolutely stunning. Thank you for that. Have given up making jewellery this weekend, as it would be wrong not to sup the wine in the garden with your feet in a paddling pool. Picture attached. Happy days, Janice. Janice, yes. Can I come and join you and drink that beer? That looks very nice. Sitting in your deck chair with your feet in a paddling pool, supping on some wine.
Sounds idyllic to me. Yep.
It does, doesn't it? I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you, Maggie. I'm going to take this. No, I'm going to leave you with this.
Oh.
Don't get those out. No, don't you start. Ask me to what? Can I tell you very quickly? I've got a baby book that I like to read with my daughter. I don't like to read it. It's a little bit boring for me. But it's based on colours. And the first page is, the zoo sent me an elephant in a yellow box. And I point at the picture of the elephant and I say, Hattie, what noise does an elephant make? Then I do my elephant impression, which is, and she looks at me and goes, ooh, trying to do her elephant noise. It's really cute. Another one, yes, a rabbit. So, we have another baby. That might do, yeah. A boy. Yeah, I don't think you get to choose kind of the sex of the child. Another book based on pets, and it's a rabbit. Hattie, what noise does a rabbit make? And I go, and she goes. She's amazing. She's due to come in again soon. We're gonna have to bring her in again soon. Sit her on the desk. Get her to sell some stuff. Hey, I have to pay for her nursery. She may as well come and help me. Right, double trouble deal. Martha has been a bit naughty with this one. We're going to double trouble something that shouldn't be double troubled. You following me so far? This should never have been in today's show. This deal that we're about to offer you for this chain is ridiculous. I remember speaking to Hannah and Paula, who are our buying team. I remember speaking to them months ago, over a year ago, saying, look, a lot of the guest designers, you know, I've been speaking to them, and I think this would really work on JewelleryMaker, spools of chain. And they did that kind of thing that when you get a tradesman coming round, to be it a plumber or a sparky or a decorator, and they go, and that is, oh, that's going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive. That's going to be expensive. It's going to be way too expensive to source. But little did I know that they actually got in touch with a number of different suppliers over in China, over in India, to see if we could get spools of chain. About 18 months later, this is where we are. We've managed to get hold of spools of chain. Not only are you going to be getting 10 meters of chain on a spool, but it's all fantastic quality. The quality of this chain is absolutely amazing. Now, the JewelleryMaker studio is actually a nice, generously sized studio. It goes about 6 foot further that way. And it goes, I can tell you, it goes about 7 meters that way. How do I know that? How do I know that? How do I know that? Okay, because I've measured it by using this. I'm not going to get Amelia to do it today because it's just silly. It's just, oh, we can if you want. Do you want to? You want to? Yeah? Okay.
Mike says he's going to skip.
Mike says he's going to skip with the chain.
If we hold it, he'll skip.
If we hold either end, he's going to skip. I'd pay good money to see that. Right, okay, so where should I stand? Shall I stand at this side here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'll go as far.
Right, okay, I'm going to stand here. Now, believe it, you're going to get 2 lots of this, okay? Okay, you take that bit there. This is very technical.
Thank you. Right. Oh, may I turn it that way? Actually?
Yes. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
I've let go of it now. This is not going well.
Use my little fingers.
Use your little fingers. There we go. Don't pull it too hard. Pull it too hard. Here we go. Here she goes.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Watch out for that door now.
Watch out for the door. She's almost out the studio, everyone. Oh my word.
Whoa, there's still more.
I think we might need somebody in the middle. We might need someone in the middle. Mike.
The unravel it from there.
Hold it. Hold it.
Right, should we go to...
No, we are not going to get Mike to skip with this chain.
He's out of the studio though, Carol. What should we do?
Amelia's gone out of the studio now. You're going to be getting all of this. Mike, give us a wave. Hi, there he is. Hi, 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 hi. Hello. Yes, hello. We are literally out the studio and halfway to the workshop room. Look, there's Amelia. Amelia, give us a wave. There she is. There she is. There she is. Literally out the studio. I'm at this side of the studio. We're literally out the studio, through the door, almost into the workshop room. Now, you are going to be getting all of that times 2. Normally, £25 a reel. How does a massive saving sound? Because this should be £25 a reel. You are getting 2 reels, so you're getting twice the amount that we've just shown you there. It should be £50 this bundle. Today, in actual fact, you are going to get both spools of chain with a saving. Have a look at this. $39.95. Should be £50 today. You're getting it for under 40. Amazing. That is all. Oh my word. It's like liquid. It's absolutely delicious. Loads and loads and loads of incredible quality chain. And that was a big thing for us. We were happy to bring you spools of chain. We were happy to bring you spools of chain, but we wanted it to be great, great quality. This is all yellow gold plated copper chain. I feel so indulgent with this. I really, really do. I don't know if you've seen the body chain that Gemma Crow made a few months ago. Oh my word. The body chain, have you not seen it? It's absolutely amazing. She got a very inexpensive black dress, which I think she said cost her about £5 or £6, and she made a chain to go over the top of it, and it's amazing. It's a collar with loads and loads of chain on it. Chain just like this. $39.95 for 2 lots of chain. Today this should be close to £50. Today, under 40. Amazing, amazing, amazing. For 20 meters of yellow gold plated copper chain. The most incredible chain, the most incredible deal. Well done. What are you going to do? What? What? Martha said, I'm the manager. I'm going to go lower. You're going to write a strongly worded email to yourself? Yes. I'd like you to type it out now, please, Martha. £34.95 for 20 metres. For 20 metres of yellow gold plated copper chain. That is just absolutely amazing, 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 amazing. And as Maggie was saying earlier on, those multi-layered pieces that are so big right now, these would be absolutely perfect with those multi-layered pieces. Chain like this, you can always use. You can always find a use for meters and meters and meters of chain, can't you, Maggie? It's fantastic to be able to use all this chain.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't it?
what you were saying about Gemma's dress was fantastic. I've seen the image of it. It's
beautiful.
Great idea, fabulous. But for something even simpler, you could just suspend from one clasp. You could suspend 5 or 6 or 7 layers of chain of various lengths, and it looks so rich and so kind of sort of expensive. It would look great with your challenge today, wouldn't it? It would do, actually. Yeah. Do you want to pass it over?
Fantastic. It wasn't. Gemma didn't actually make it for a show. If you go to Gemma Crow's guest designer page, it'll be on there as a picture of her wearing it. Gemma Crow is disgustingly beautiful anyway. On Facebook, yes. If you go to her guest designer page, there's a picture of her wearing it. It's just absolutely incredible. It looks. I mean, the dress and the way she's wearing the chain, it looks like it's couture. It looks like it's catwalk.
It looks like a catwalk, doesn't it? Yeah, she looks fabulous in it.
1,000,000,000%.
Excellent. Yeah, it's lovely.
Stunning, isn't it? And actually, such a simple idea. Such a simple idea. Absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna. We're trying to find a picture. Fantastic. It'll be lovely if we can find a picture. Absolutely gorgeous, well done. So 20 metres of yellow gold plated copper chain. As you know, it says extended chain on it, but do you know what? For just, I mean, as Maggie says, for just this chain on its own, with just a clasp on, with the single gemstone on there, that would have to be a £10, £15 bracelet, wouldn't it? With just one genuine gemstone on there and a clasp, done. You're getting 20 metres of chain. You're getting 10 metres on each spool. Absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. I love the quality you're going to be getting here. I love the fact you can do so much with this, and the fact that you're going to be getting 20 metres means you can make those indulgent pieces. You can make those really, really significant, sophisticated chain pieces, and you don't have to worry about running out of chain because you're getting 20 meters. Absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome. We're trying to find that picture of Gemma Crow because it is the most incredible body chain. I don't know, it'll be on our photos. If you look on photos, is it on there? Oh, that is sad, isn't it? It's sad. We'll try and find it for you later on. If we get a chance to recap this chain. Gorgeous. Now, I've got a stunning gemstone bundle. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How much is this? No. Oh. Are you sure? Ooh. If a unicorn was a gemstone, if there was such a thing as a magical gemstone, absolutely, it would look like this, wouldn't it? Mystic quartz nuggets. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now, these are Mystic Colour Coated Quartz rough cuboid. So you're going to be getting this rough, angular nugget of Mystic Colour Coated Quartz. Isn't that just delicious? Can you see the pinks, the purples, the turquoises, the blues, the greens? All of those delicious colours. Oh, wow, 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 running through this strand. It's not just one strand you're going to be getting, because you're getting this one as well. Look at these. Oh, look at these. Mystic quartz again, clear, colourless nuggets here. Absolutely gorgeous again. Look at that mystic coating. Can you see that? Can you see the quality? Can you see the pinks and the turquoises and the purples? Ah, wow, wow, wow. Yum, yum, yum. Absolutely delicious. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Now there's two strands of Mystic Colour Coated Quartz here. I love these. With the chain that we just bought you, incredible, awesome. And you could just make a selection of bracelets with the chain that we just bought you, couldn't you? Absolutely 1,000,000,000%. Really, really beautiful mystic qualities here. Now there's two strands here. Two beautiful strands. Each one's going to be unique. And what I love so much about this is the fact that we bought you Mystic Colour Coated Quartz in the past. A lot of them have been perfect rounds, or they've been, oh, I don't know, maybe rondelles. Never before have I seen these chunky kind of crystals, these beautiful rough nugget crystals of Mystic Colour Coated Quartz. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Gives it even more of a magical theme, don't you think? Really, really pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, if I was to tell you today, you're going to be able to get both these strands for under a tenner. What, under a tenner each? So what, under £20, yeah? No. Under a tenner together. This entire bundle today, under £10. Now, isn't that incredible? £9.95 for both strands. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Maggie, when we've done lots of strands of Mystic Colour Coated Quartz before, I personally, I think it's really, really lovely to see these nuggets and these chunky crystals rather than perfect polished rounds and rondelles, etc.
I think they're absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, stunning.
They look better from here than they do on screen, I think.
Yeah.
Because you can really see that colour coming out.
Absolutely.
And I'd pair the clear one, I'd pair that with some pearls. I think that'd look rather nice with some pearls.
With these pearls, maybe?
Oh, yes. Excuse me.
Maggie's so enamoured with that she almost brought up a coffee. It is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And I have to say, Maggie is right. This is a prime instance where these gemstones look so much better in the flesh than they do on screen. That Mystic Colour Coated Quartz quality isn't coming across on screen as much as it is in the studio. In the studio, that is just to die for. Well done. You're loving it. Well done, everyone. Absolutely delicious. The fact that you're going to be getting these rough nuggets, these really angular nuggets means that, of course, in any moment you can see all of those different colours, purples, pinks, oranges, all at the same time, because of course you're going to be getting all those gorgeous angles. Whereas if these were highly polished rounds, you wouldn't be getting that. Zine from Greater London has got 4 of this bundle. Well done to you, my love. If you want 2 or 3 or 4 of these, £9.95 for all of these. I'd definitely be multi-buying this one. Absolutely. Well done. Less than 30 chances available. There's a few of you with this in your basket. Please do check your baskets out, because I know a lot of you have missed out on deals this morning because you haven't checked your baskets out, and deals will be going very, very quickly. Well done. Absolutely gorgeous. So your Mystic Colour Coated Quartz there in orange and this gorgeous colourless quality. Do carry on coming through to get this. And we're going to try and get that picture of Gemma Crow wearing that beautiful body chain so we can show it to you when we do recap that chain. Don't go anywhere. We've got more coming up in just a couple of seconds.
Book now to take part in the Gemporia experience. Take a behind-the-scenes tour of our TV studios, meet the presenters, and learn about gemstones and jewellery. The price of £169 includes an overnight stay at the picturesque White Swan Hotel, a buffet lunch, refreshments, and a 3-course dinner. Dates are limited, so call or email us now for an experience you'll never forget.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better.
Before any of the gemstones that arrive here in Jaipur can leave Jaipur for the UK, they need to be tested. So all the genuine gemstone strands go from the vendor to an independent laboratory. They're then tested to prove that they are what they say they are. Now, as you can see here, this shipment of emerald arrived this morning, and it comes with this. This is really important. This shows that the emerald has been tested in random strands and can be proven to be genuine emerald. If this authenticity card doesn't arrive with a genuine gemstone, then the shipment won't go to the UK.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals. The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. Ooh, feathers. Feathers, floaty feathers. Is that like Is that Nigella? Is that Nigella enough for you? These aren't just any feathers. These are floaty feathers. That freaky? Do I sound a bit like a stalker? Do I? A little bit? Weirdo. This is amazing. It's a brand new strand, everyone. It's absolutely delicious. A gorgeous strand of garnet. Now, look at the colour. Graduated. Graduated in colour. Oh, wow, wow, wow. It just keeps going. It's like the handkerchief trick. It keeps going. Hang on. A bit more, sorry. Graduated in colour. This is natural hessonite garnet. Oh, and you are getting, it says a metre. That is more than a metre that you're getting on this particular chain. Anyway, it's handmade yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver chain. Now, like I said to you right at the beginning of the show when we bought you the early bird special, the handmade silver chain used to be £20 for, I'd say, a good kind of what? Maybe it was about that length, about 20 centimetres. Used to be £20 for that, for the handmade sterling silver chain. This is handmade, yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver chain. And you're not going to be getting 20 centimetres, you're getting that much. That much. That much. Yeah? It says it's a metre. That is definitely over a metre from where I'm sitting, but we're guaranteeing you a metre of natural hessonite garnet, yellow gold plated silver chain. So because it is yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver, and not just sterling silver, because you are going to be getting at least a metre of this chain, because it's handmade, because it's natural garnet, and it's not red garnet. This is some of the rarer varieties of garnet in here. Your hessonite garnets. It looks like you might be getting elements of spessartite garnet in there as well. All of a sudden, you are looking at a chain which, hang on a minute, that's not going to be £20. That's got to be a lot more than £20 because of what you are physically getting. Today, brand new. Brand new. I've already got people coming through for this. I've already got people saying yes to this. Most of you, I'm being honest, most of you are web bidders. The reason for that is on the website, as soon as we bring these graphics live, you can see the price point that we're going to go down to on the web. Yeah, on the phone lines you can't see what the price is, and I do apologise for that, but it should give you that kind of urgency to get on the phone lines nice and early. It is a free phone number from a BT landline. Diana from Greater London, who's called through for this, has already got 2 of these. Fantastic work, Diana. You're going to be so glad you came in nice and early, because today, a metre of genuine, natural, hessonite garnet, handmade, yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver chain, £17.95p. Done. Done. There it is. Absolutely incredible. Well done. £17.95 for your brand new handmade chain. Now, when I was talking to Maggie a little bit earlier on, we were talking about this handmade chain. You can make your own handmade chain with the elements that you can get from JewelleryMaker. If you get some of our Collector's Choice or Gems of Distinction strands, you can absolutely do it. With the wire, you probably need either a 0.4 or a 0.25mm gauge wire. You can make your own chain. However, making your own rosary style chain like this is, making your own rosary style chain with individual wrapped links, because that's what you're going to be getting here. They're not just open links, they're individual wrapped links to make your own chain. Maggie, did you say that somebody had timed it and it was about between 40 and 60 seconds
Something
per
like
link?
that, yes. It was round about the minute, yeah.
So that, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I won't count them all, don't worry. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There's 30 there. That That is about an hour's work there. Just there. Just there. That's about an hour's work there. And then you're going to be getting, well, you're at least getting twice that amount. So altogether, that is probably like an hour and a half's work in one chain. If it takes you 60 seconds to make it, each individual link, and if you don't have a break, and if you just solidly do this for an hour and a half, you might be able to make a chain of this kind of length. But are you going to get those individual links uniform? Are you going to get them accurate? Are you going, how much wastage of wire are you going to have? Because all those little offcuts, they've got to go somewhere, and they're going to go in the bin, aren't they, really? And that's going to add up. With quality chain like this, we have done all that work for you. We have got all of that wastage taken into account already. You are not going to make any wastage at all. You can cut this up. You can use all of these in a single long necklace or in a one set of jewellery, or you can just cut them down and make them into little tassels to go on that beautiful bracelet, on that gorgeous deluxe pair of earrings. $17.95 for a metre. You're actually getting more than a metre in this particular chain, but we're guaranteeing a metre of handmade, yellow gold plated, 925 sterling silver, natural hessonite garnet chain. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And we've just done kind of some rough maths. It would take you around about a minute to make each individual link. That is round about an hour and a half's worth of work in there. Absolutely incredible. And that's if you are really, really up to speed, and if you are absolutely confident in what you're doing. And all the colours here, the graduated colours you're going to be getting here, just stunning. To go with the onyx that we bought you earlier on, amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning quality, well done. Whether it's those marmalade colours, whether it's the kind of lighter tones in there, the barley sugar colours, whether it's the reds or the browns or the maroons, you've got them all in here. All of those gorgeous colours you would expect to get with natural hessonite garnet, you're getting them here. Loads of you still multi-buying. Neil, Julie, John and Janet as well, Diana, fantastic, well done. Really, really brilliant, well done. Gorgeous quality there for your natural hessonite garnet handmade chain. And don't forget, you've got your 30-day money back guarantee with everything that you get from JewelleryMaker. Not only that, but it's only $2.95 P&P per order. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Even if you're looking at this and thinking, right, I can see that's a great deal, but I don't have any ideas of how I could use this in my jewellery just yet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Get it home. Get it home. These gemstones aren't going to go off. They're not going to go off at all. Use it in a week's time. Use it in a month's time. Use it in a year's time. Use it in 5 years' time. Do what Maggie did and make some spectacle chains out of them. I think we are going to be getting, hopefully, the bits and pieces which you will need to make this into a spectacle chain. Did you make it? Did you make it into a chain because you were losing your glasses?
Yes, because I keep on sort of trying to find them. Yeah, sort of top of my head. Yeah. Sideboard, settee, wherever. Yeah, just to keep them handy, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And it just seemed ideal for it. It just seemed perfect for it to me. So that's
we're going to do a close up on your chain. There we go.
Can you see it properly?
Gemstone, look at that. Gemstone chain to put her glasses on. I love it. I bet you would have had loads left over from that if it was a metre in length.
I used half of it.
Metre in length?
It was a metre in length. I used half of it, yes. So I can make another one. Somebody might get this for a Christmas present. One of my short-sighted friends.
Am I short-sighted or long-sighted? I don't know. Things that are a long way away, I find it difficult to focus on. So I'm short-sighted, aren't I?
Possibly. I'm never sure what's what.
I don't know. How many times have you walked around your house looking for your glasses only to find they're on your head?
Exactly.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, far too often.
One of my friends used to put her glasses in the oven.
What?
Don't know why. If she could never find her glasses, she'd always look in the oven. They were always there. I don't know why you would think about putting your glasses in the oven. Maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. It is annoying having to do that all the time and that, and especially when my daughter, all she wants to do is take glasses off. My in-laws, goodness me, they both wear glasses. Although they just don't bother coming around anymore. She keeps on trying to get the glasses off. No, they do. They're gorgeous. But well done. $17.95. Absolutely fantastic for genuine natural hessonite garnet. I was so excited about bringing you this next strand. I didn't even go to the loo on the break. I've needed a wee. It's about 9:30. It's not good to hold it in, is it? But I can't really do much about that in a minute. That'll be a whole different show. So another brand new show, everyone. This is seriously exciting. Martha and myself almost fell off our chairs this morning. We did have a bit of a moment over this today, didn't we? Martha, do you want to come and tell us why this is one of your favourite gemstones? Come on, sweetheart. You've had your hair done yesterday, so it was looking lovely. Next to my raccoon roots. Oh, for goodness. How I like a wolf. Blah, 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 blah. You look gorgeous. Come on, stand next to me. What do you love about highlight?
I love the, hello everybody, the colour and the intensity and the purples and the fact that it's just, oh, you can just delve into each and every one and see something different every time. And I've had this highlight ring here that I'm wearing today, and I wear it every single day for about a decade now. And the great thing is it just goes with everything. Just matches everything. And oh God, sorry, there's my bad shots.
Not at all.
That is that, and I just think you should. And I've never seen it in rounds before, so that's why I'm quite excited.
This is an exciting strand of highlight. Thanks for that, Martha.
Cheers.
Off she goes into the night. Now, I've been doing a bit of reading about highlight because when I had a look at the details on this strand today, I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I knew that it would be natural, because it's very, very difficult to heat highlight and do it successfully. If you tried to heat highlight, it wouldn't react very well. So this is natural. The highlight which you get from JewelleryMaker is 100% natural. That colour there is natural. You can't say that about tanzanite. You can't say that about blue sapphire. You can't even say that about some of our our blue topaz, our aquamarine. You know, these are gemstones which are pretty much all going to be heated, and we're very transparent about that. You know, these gemstones are going to be heated. These are natural. That in itself is super exciting, isn't it? This is the colour, this gemstone. I mean, it's not going to look as beautiful as this because it's not going to be polished. It's going to be attached to the host rock. It's not going to look anywhere near as shiny as the gemstone you've got here. But this is the colour. This has been unaltered colour-wise. It's amazing. It hasn't been heated, hasn't been treated. It's amazing. Now, I was doing a bit of reading about highlight this morning, and I was reading The Lure, which is a book which the founder of the Genuine Gemstone Company, Steve Bennett, I was going to call him Sir Steve Bennett. What am I? He will be a Sir soon. He does a lot of work for charity. He will be. He walks up lots of mountains, walks to the North Pole. He's an amazing guy. But quite seriously, I was reading about this gemstone and just how incredible it is. You may or may not have heard the story about the Vikings. The Vikings who sailed from Scandinavia all across the seas and used this incredible genuine gemstone as a kind of a form of compass, so they could see where they were going. This gemstone is known for its pleochrysm. So from different angles, when light enters this gemstone, you can see different colours. Can you see the blues, the light blues, the lilacs? This gemstone showing you its pleochrysm. And the Vikings used this gemstone in big carat weights. They'd put it on their boat when they were sailing along, when they were going along, especially at night time when the moon hit this gemstone from different angles. They could see if they were going off course or not, okay? The reason why I'm harping on about this is because of the extraordinary secret this gemstone has. The majority of highlight which we have here at the Genuine Gemstone Company comes from India. Okay, almost all of the highlight. In fact, I can't think of a single time I've ever bought you highlight that hasn't been from India. It is known as a gemstone which comes from India. In fact, one of the best varieties of highlight in the world comes from a mine which is, I think, about 8 miles from Jaipur, near a Hindu shrine. It's absolutely incredible quality. The colours are very, very intense. Reading about highlight this morning, the deeper the colour tends to mean the more desirable the gemstone is. The deeper the colour, the more intense the colour, the more desirable the gemstone is. I'm seeing tanzanite blues, I'm seeing sapphire blues, I'm seeing cashmere sapphire blues, I'm seeing those deep, dark tones. But you know what? That isn't the most exciting thing about this strand. Okay, maybe it's the fact that these are rounds. Maybe it's the fact that these are rounds. As Martha said, she hasn't seen round eyelights on Jewellery Maker before. I don't think I have either. These are big rounds, really beautiful big rounds. They're 8mm rounds. What does that mean? Okay, well, you've got gems in here, perfect for earrings, necklaces, bracelets. An 8mm gemstone is probably one of the most versatile sizes, probably along with a 6mm gemstone, that you can use in pretty much every piece of jewellery. Okay. Big rounds of highlight, it really is an indication of the kind of quality you're going to be getting here, of the kind of impact these gemstones are going to have. Even that isn't the most extraordinary thing about this gemstone. Do you want to know where this gemstone is from? And from reading about this gemstone this morning, and I was reading about the locations where this gemstone is from, and Steve in his book was saying, you know, we get the majority of our highlight from places like India, Mozambique, Nigeria, from Africa and India, basically. When the Vikings would have got their highlight and put it on their Viking ships, all those hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they would have sourced their highlight from places like Greenland and Norway. This is Norwegian highlight. This is highlight from Norway. I have never bought this. I have never seen this. I have never bought you anything like this before. This could be as close to that original Viking highlight that you are ever going to see. It could be the closest relative you are ever going to see to that original Viking highlight that made the Vikings what they were, undoubtedly. The quality you've got here is, we can all see it's beautiful. That colour is intense, it's very, very deep. And if you care about the gemstone being, you know, very, very desirable to gem collectors, then you've absolutely got that. If you love the fact that there are denim blues in here, you are going to get moments of lighter blues as well. Oh my goodness me, it's stunning. The fact that these are rounds and they're big, glorious. Okay, let's be honest. This is a very special strand of highlight, yeah? It's from Norway, which is unheard of. You're going to be getting 8mm rounds. The colour is absolutely superb. This has got to be a strand of highlight that's going to be peaking at around, you know, some of the kind of strands of peach moonstone that we've seen in the past for kind of $34.95, maybe $29.95. It's got to be up there. Under £20. I've never bought you anything like this before. I don't think I ever will bring you anything like this again. It is absolutely astonishing. Look at that variance in colour. Can you see that variance in tone, that variance in colour? Dare I say it, but I prefer this quality of highlight over quad A tanzanite. And I know that's, you know, that might be an unpopular thing to say. I absolutely adore tanzanite, but when I'm looking at a quad A tanzanite and I'm looking at, you know, the best quality tanzanite in the world, and I'm looking at highlight, I'd choose highlight over quad A tanzanite, absolutely, every single day of the week. I'd choose it over cashmere sapphire. It's a lot less sleepy than cashmere sapphire. It's a lot brighter, more intense. The quality, just astonishing. And this is a gemstone strand that I probably would only set. With precious metal findings. This is such an unbelievably special strand for under £20. Incredible, incredible. There are so many wonderful secrets with this strand, whether it's the location, whether it's the size, whether it's the shape, whether it's the intensity of colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Maggie, this is an awesome strand, isn't it? Do you like it?
It's lovely. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's interesting what you're saying about, you know, about the different tones in it and how it's not been treated, etc., etc.
Yeah, it's totally natural.
Yeah, and I never knew from Norway. I mean, I've never heard of a gemstone from Norway before. Maybe I'm being particularly dense here, but
no, not at all. No, you can get.
It's really interesting to hear of it coming from such an unusual, for me,
and from such a close place as well, because it's not actually that far away, is it? Norway. You can get sunstone from Norway. Norwegian sunstone is really beautiful. It comes from underneath a glacier. The quality you're going to be getting here, astonishing. And I tell you what, after the show today, I'm going to go up to Steve's office and say, "Hey, guess what I just did? Norwegian highlight." He'll say, "Never, never." Seriously? And where from Pharaoh? Pharaoh from Norway? No. Really? I can imagine pyrite coming from Norway. That's incredible, isn't it? You can get pyrite from Wales, apparently. Yes, well, yes, of course you can, yeah. £17.95. Years and years and years ago, there was a source of iolite discovered in Cornwall. There have been sources of certain gemstones found in Cornwall, like apatite. It wouldn't have been of this kind of quality. It wouldn't have been, you know, gem quality highlight though. I mean, this is very, very special indeed. Norwegian highlight. I'm looking at this and I'm just captivated, thinking, do you know, I've always been fascinated by the fact that, you know, the Vikings use this incredible genuine gemstone, but to think that this could be a very, very close relative to that original iolite. I like that. I like that. And if you are into the myth and legend of genuine gemstones, I know many of you are, and you may or may not know this gemstone is meant to help you if you have bad eyesight. So maybe this is one for you, Maggie.
Yes, maybe I should have a chain in it.
A spectacle chain made out of highlight. It is only myth and legend at the end of the day. So please don't stop wearing your glasses if you're out there. Oh, I'm fine, I've got highlight in my pocket. Because it is only myth and legend at the end of the day. But it's quite interesting, isn't it? Fantastic, well done. £17.95, you're doing really, really well with your deals this morning. Oh my word. I love it. I think that's absolutely amazing. I reckon the only reason why we've gone so low is because Martha, she's got a secret crush on this gemstone. She really does. She absolutely loves highlight. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Stunning, stunning, stunning. 150 carats there. 8mm rounds. Please do check your baskets out. Got a lot of you still coming through. A couple of you multi-buying as well. That's brilliant. Well done. Say again, love. Did she say the last kit? 6. Oh yeah, brilliant. Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy and I feel like loving you. Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy. Now, okay. Chunkamunka. Chunkamunka, this next bundle. Lab Duo. My mum and dad have got a Lab Duo. They've got Monty and Nero. Chocolate and black Labrador. Nero, yeah, Nero's black. Nero and Monty, who looks very wise. My dog is a black lab. He's 10. He's called Max. Very clever. Very clever. He's a very, very clever dog. Hey? Is he what with the baby? He tolerates Hattie. He tolerates her. He's not too keen, I have to say, but he just tolerates her. Oh yes, oh yeah, he gives me those kind of eyes. You used to love me before the baby arrived, and things like that. It's just, oh Max, don't give me that. You used to take me for walks before the baby arrived. Oh Max, mate, you're melting my heart. Anyway, a Labradorite duo. No Labradors in this bundle, I promise you. Natural member of the Feldspar family. Prue is on work experience here. Have you ever heard of Labradorite before, or is this a new one on you? Is this new? New one. It's a new one on you. Have you ever seen it before?
Not that I've known of.
Not that she's known of. Okay, you'd remember if you'd seen Labradorite before. I'm going to show you the first strand, then I'm going to get Prue to come and stand by me for the second strand, because it is a chunkamunka, and I want to get a natural reaction. It's going to be hilarious. It all goes wrong. So, Labradorite. What are these? These are wheels. These are wheels of Labradorite that you're going to be getting here. Absolutely gorgeous. Slightly graduated. Not too graduated though. I really, really love the natural qualities of this, and you are going to be getting that little bit of labradorescence popping out of these gemstones. Boom, boom. See that? It's natural. Absolutely 100% natural quality you're going to be getting there. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Now I've got another strand of Labradorite here. Prue, do you want to come and have a look at this? Come here. She's going to love this. She hasn't got a mic on, I know. She won't need a mic. Just the face will say it all. Are you a fan of things that are sparkly?
I am, yeah.
You look like you are. Sparkly fan. Look at that.
Wow, no, I do like that.
What do you like about it?
I like the colour.
Do you? It's amazing, isn't it? She's looking at it. She's looking at it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Thank you very much, Prue. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I do like that. As if she was expecting to hate it. Actually, do you know what? I do like that. It is absolutely out. Oh, look at that. These big, chunky nuggets. Look at those. Those flat, facets giving you Labradorescence. Each and every one is going to be giving you Labradorescence, whether it's that one there. Woo! Whether it's that one there, or whether it's, oh, I don't know, that one there. They are like boulders of Labradorite. They're stunning, aren't they? Or whether it's, oh, look at that. Look at that one. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. So big, big, big chunky nuggets. This is a really weighty strand. And in fact, oh, look at that. Look, I've got to show you that one there. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Wah, 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 wah. This strand here, this enormous strand here, 550 carats guaranteed. That is a big strand. Martha says that's a strand of rings. Yeah. Big whopper chica feature rings. Yeah. 1,000,000,000%. How about a, not even a silly price. How about a stupid, ludicrous P45 kind of price point? A gross misconduct price, Martha say. How about a strongly worded email price? I'm up for that. How about a disciplinary? That's a word. Disciplinary price. Just verifying that is definitely a word. £14. Whoa! Whoa! What happened there? £14.90, £9.95, £9.95p. We laugh in the face of £14.90. It's £9.95. £9.95 for that, but £9.95 for that as well. Incredible. Chunky, chunky, chunky nuggets that you're going to be getting here. Do you know what? We've had quite a few kind of gemstone chains on today's show. I reckon I'd love to see, with that gorgeous yellow gold plated copper chain that we bought you earlier on, I'd love to see these big chunky nuggets used in a nice long lariat style necklace. What would you do with this, Maggie? Would you make a long necklace or a short necklace or rings like Martha's suggesting? What would you do with these?
I'd probably think, I've got a necklace at home that I've made with some big chunky things like that, and a crocheted wire. So I strung it onto fine wire and then crocheted it, and the weight of the nuggets holds it down, and it's lovely because it's all spaced out. So when you space them out, you get really kind of good value for your gemstone. You do. They're not sort of butting up to the next one, so you know they actually sort of stand out. So
is it a long necklace or a short one?
It's a 3-strand one, so it's sort of
nice.
So and you can, and there's lots of gemstones on there. Yeah. So that's what I'd like to try with that one. Yes, that's what I think would work rather nicely.
I get where you're coming from about getting great value from your gemstones when you space them out. You can be quite economical with gemstones like this in necklaces, in bracelets, because they've got such a huge impact in each one of these big chunky nuggets that you don't necessarily need loads and loads and loads of them. I've hardly spoken about this strand at all. You're getting another strand of Labradorite here. There are 2 strands of Labradorite for $9.95. Absolutely delish. Great for guys' jewellery as well. You know, if you want to make a really awesome necklace for a guy. We've had a text in saying big chunky cufflinks for these. Definitely that's what Mark Smith would do with these. From Sharon in Essex, chunky cufflinks. Kiss, kiss. Yeah, right back at you. Yeah, chunky cufflinks, that would just be gorgeous. I bet you could actually set these little ones into cufflinks as well. Smaller ones, because they're not little at all, but they're smaller ones into cufflinks as well. Lots of you multi-buying 2s and 3s of these. Well done, absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. $9.95 for 2 glorious strands here. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, next, do you know what? I don't, oh, was that number 6? Yeah. I disagree with that. I don't disagree with the fact that it's new, because I know it's new. I can see that new. Yeah, it is new. I disagree with the fact that the deal we're going to offer you today for this kit, it's not a kit price. It's a bundle price. In fact, I'd be a little bit embarrassed about bringing you this kit as a bundle and bringing you the price we're going to do, because this is just, it's a bundle price. It is honestly a bundle price for a kit. Now Pip has put this kit together. He's great. He does need his own Facebook page, doesn't he? So you can kind of give him suggestions. He's lovely. Pip's awesome. The price you're going to get for this kit today, it is a bundle price. Let me show you what you're going to be getting. Labradorite, which will go, of course, with the Labradorite bundle that we just bought you. Beautiful, faceted. Look at those. Oh, wow. It appears to me that when you have, and it has to be great quality Labradorite, because not all Labradorite is of this kind of quality, but when you get great quality Labradorite, it appears to me that the more facets you put on it, sometimes the better, because you get even more labradorescence revealed. You get more labradorescence which is allowed to escape from the gemstone. These are faceted ovals of genuine, natural, 100% natural labradorite. Mother Nature has made that. How cool is that? Totally natural. Beautiful. As well as that, you're also going to be getting, now I'm just going to double check, is this definitely rose quartz? When was the last time you saw rose quartz that was this clear? The colour is outstanding, isn't it? The colour is outstanding, but the colour is the kind of quality, is the kind of colour I would attribute to rose quartz which didn't have that greater clarity. Rose quartz can quite often be a gemstone of compromise. You get great colour but zero clarity, or you get great clarity and it's a bit wishy-washy in colour. Not only are you getting strong colour, but you're getting strong clarity. Can you see that? Really, really beautiful. That is top quality rose quartz. You are going to get inclusions in there, characteristics, but on a lot of these, you're actually not going to, well, you can see there, you're actually not going to be getting any inclusions really. You're just going to be getting that gorgeous kind of translucent tone. Really great strength of colour there. Beautiful. Gemstone of friendship, love, partnerships. Lovely. I love rose quartz. Right. You're also going to be getting threading pack, monofilament beading thread elastic. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want this in my room. You're also going to be getting 115 antique bronze plated copper findings. This is one of my most favourite findings packs. Yeah, I'm going to hold my favourite pieces up. I'm going to do it. Star top headpins, there they are. Oh, they're beautiful. They are like spark. Oh, Martha, that's very poetic. They're like sparklers that never go out. That was really cheesy. You've also got this gorgeous oval link chain. Metre of that. Look at the links! Look at the links on that. Aren't they gorgeous? Beauts. You've also got these awesome earring findings. Look at these, they're stunning. You're going to love what Maggie has done with this kit, by the way. You're going to love her jewellery. The technique is absolutely gorgeous. Now, as well as that, you've also got wire. 10 metres of 0.6mm gauge, antique bronze coloured copper wire. This is one of the most popular gauges and colours of wire we have at JewelleryMaker, full stop. It's amazing. You're going to love what Maggie has done with this. In fact, we're going to see a demo using this wire. So you've never worked with wire before. Whoa, 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 Martha. Whoa, whoa. Just can't. You're also going to be getting this. A gorgeous little black agate cabochon. It's a beautiful elongated teardrop you're going to be getting. No drill holes in this at all. It's a proper cabochon. Because you're going to be getting the wire, it's going to be a piece of cake to set this into jewellery. Now, this is a kit. Yeah, it is a kit because you're going to be getting gemstones, you're going to be getting threading pack, you've got your findings, you're going to be getting extras with the cabochon and the wire as well. The price for everything here today should be, and if you're coming to get this after 9 AM tomorrow morning, £29.70p. The deal you're going to get today is a bundle price. Is a bundle price for this kit. £17.95p. It is a bundle price for a kit. Bundle price for a gorgeous kit with extras, with that cabochon, with 10 metres of wire, with 115 findings, with your labradorite, with your rose quartz, with your black agate, with your threading pack. It's all under £18. Amazing, 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 amazing. Now, you are going to absolutely love the jewellery that Maggie has made with this kit. It's a real stunner, this kit. You couldn't quite believe the fact that we were taking this to £17.95, could you?
I couldn't, no, because there's loads and loads in it. There's so much in it.
There's loads.
And the gemstones are lovely.
Yep. The cabochon's really nice to use as well, I can imagine. But here it is. This is what Maggie's done with the cabochon. The fact you've got the wire in this kit, I think, is a massive bonus, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because you can do so much with the wire, yes.
Look at this. Such a pretty design. Gorgeous.
So I couldn't have done this if I hadn't been in that course.
Do you know, I was just about to say.
It's the first time I've ever done any wire wrapping.
Oh, fantastic.
So that was...
So you learnt this kind of technique on Laura Binding's intermediate wire work
That's
course?
correct, yeah. So
fantastic.
Otherwise I think I really struggled to do it, so I'm really chuffed about that. It's the first for me.
Oh, that's fantastic. This necklace over here, really lovely. Again, you've used the wire, the findings, the gemstones look great with this as well. Love that piece, absolutely love it. It's amazing actually how well the antique bronze works with the rose gold, works with the rose quartz and the labradorite, isn't it?
It gives a real vintage feel, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And details on your screen there for the wire work intermediate workshop. Details on there, wire work intermediate workshop. You've also got this beautiful pair of earrings. Have you made these?
That's using the Wags Y cone, then squashing out the cone gradually with the nylon coated pliers, and then getting the, I think is it the whacker or the whammer? The whacker.
One of the
two. Yeah, the one that you hammer the block with. Yep. Yeah.
We've got the wax icon coming up shortly on the on the show, and you've made this beautiful little charm bracelet here. I love what you've done with the head pins. They're my favourite head pins. The little stars.
They're lovely, those little stars, aren't they?
Yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. Lovely chain earrings here. Look at this beautiful. Oh, such a cute little necklace there. Look at that. But it is this chain that you're going to be showing us a demo on. Now, I've got no idea how you've made that, but each one of these links is exactly the same as the next one. It's all totally uniform. How on earth have you done that?
With bail making pliers.
Ooh, clever.
So yeah, they're absolutely brilliant, are those bail making pliers. If you were to do them with round nose pliers, then first of all they wouldn't be big enough, but also because they're tapering, then the round nose pliers, then they wouldn't be uniform either, I don't think.
Oh, can we see the demo on the chain,
sure,
please?
Yes, certainly. Right, I started to prep it up first of all. So I'm using the wire, and I've cut them into 5 centimetre lengths.
Oh,
so each link is going to be 5 centimetres. And I started off with a sort of like a little dumbbell, you might say. So I started off wrapping some wire around the centre of a sort of figure of 8, so elongated figure of 8, and then that goes through the bail part of the cabochon.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I've popped on one end, and I would then pop on the other end the start of the chain. So it's like a sort of, it's almost sort of interlinked. If you can look at it from the side there.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the 0.5. The 5 centimetres, and I'm using, if you see on here, there's 6 different sizes on those bail making pliers. I'm going to use a second from the largest one for this, yeah? So popping on between the jaws and then more or less centering it. So I'm just centering it here, yeah? Then pinching it in, which of course plays havoc with your nails, so I then get nylon jawed pliers. I'm trying to do this the wrong way around here, aren't I? And then squashing it in with those. Yep. So that gives you that sort of shape here. Yeah. And what you need to do is make a series of those. So I find it easier doing it like a production line. So you're making a number of those for each side. I'm not sure how many I put on each side. I think I wrote it down and left it at home, so I can't remember offhand. So pinching them in and then really holding them firmly in the nylon jawed pliers to give that look there. Yeah. So to set it off with this chain, you have to remember you can't add links. You have to work at one end and work your way all through to the other end.
I like it.
So you'll see that on this little bit here, I've already set off by turning some little loops. Yeah, and the loops are turned, I'll show you in a second with this. So take one of your links and then slide it through so that it suspends off the previous little round bits. Yeah. Then going back to your bail making pliers, I'm using the smallest size now on here. And I'm twisting this one towards me. As you twist it, when you come to join it, make sure it's facing away from the link rather than towards the link.
Right, okay.
Yep. So twisting it round to there. Turn it over and then do the same on the other side. But in this case, I'm going to have to twist it in the other direction, I think. Yep. So that they're both ending up sort of being fairly symmetrical. Yep. Now, you might end up with them being slightly, you can see on this a slight variation on it. It's not a great problem. You need to clip them, so I'm using flush cutters. I'm just going to clip them in there and take that little bit off, and here as well. And then you might want to just push them together a little bit. Yeah? So that gives you your first link.
Cute.
Second link works the same way. Remember to try and get those, well, you need to get all those in this facing the same way, otherwise they'll go upside down and side to side. So again, you're twisting those towards you, taking it off, moving to the other side,
doing the other way now.
and then twisting it the other way.
Lovely. It gives you such a lovely uniform link, doesn't it? Gorgeous.
And that's it, really, until you get to the end. So you just keep on doing it.
It's such a lovely formed chain. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
I just love doing it. You can sit in front of the TV quite happily, doing lots and lots and lots of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't it gorgeous? It just and they sit and they fall together just beautifully. And this, of course, is made using the wire that is in the kit today. This kit, we have still got quantity of this kit available. Okay, we're actually going to do something for you today that we shouldn't really be doing. We're going to give you the P&P back, $14.95. So if you've already come to get this kit today at $17.95, you don't need to do anything, you don't need to alter anything in your basket. Today, everybody is paying that final low price of £14.95p. Incredible. So you've got your Labradorite, your rose quartz, your black agate cabochon, your 115 antique bronze plated copper findings, 10 meters of wire, all for under £15. Incredible deal for you today. Absolutely astonishing. Isn't that amazing?
That isn't, well, you say it's astonishing.
Yeah,
it's just fantastic, that.
It's awesome. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous.
And the wire as well. That's
and the wire as well, the 10 meters of wire. Everything. Absolutely everything. For under £15, just gorgeous. Well done. It's such a lovely chain to make, this one, isn't it?
It's just really enjoyable to make it, yes.
And nice links to look at as well.
And 5 centimetres is just kind of the right length. So that's it, just gradually, and it's quite fluid. It's quite sort of nice.
It is, isn't it? It falls really, really nicely. Gorgeous. With this kit, as you can see here, Maggie has made this beautiful pair of earrings with the wax Y-cone. I've never seen this kind of design before. I absolutely love them. I think they're gorgeous. They remind me a little bit of a tornado. A tornado kind of, a cyclone.
They remind me of a wizard's hat. For some reason.
Absolutely. Yeah, so gorgeous kind of tornado or a cyclone funnel. There it is. We've got the wax Y-cone coming up in just a couple of seconds to give you kind of alongside this kit as well if you do want to come through and get this. But now you've got to come in and get this kit now. It is under £15. Well done. 70% of the stock's gone now. There you go.
That's a fantastic price.
Isn't it just?
Yeah.
Let's do the wax Y-cone. Let's do it. Okay. So your wax Y-cone. It is a brilliant, brilliant tool, isn't it? It's just, it looks so, it is so simple, isn't it?
It is great.
This is the mini wax Y-cone that you've got going on here. You could probably make a pair of, kind of a smaller pair of earrings,
I think
couldn't you?
Yeah.
You've got this incredible cone with a little hole in the top. Now you put your wire through the hole. In fact, you could show us, Maggie, couldn't you?
Shall I try?
Yeah, go for it. There we go.
May I borrow your tool?
Yeah.
I've only got the normal one with me. So the wire goes through the hole, twist it around a little bit, and it's so ergonomic, this tool.
It feels beautiful.
Twist it in your hand, make sure that each time you turn it round, it's lying next to the one
Look at that,
beside
such a
it.
fantastic finish. So professional.
And it's all even, there's no messing around with it. It's just lovely.
Yeah, really, really lovely. Look at that professional finish that you've got there, simply, easily. To do that on round nose pliers is almost impossible because you've got nowhere for the wire to anchor, have you?
Exactly. And obviously you're not going to get the same shape either.
No, absolutely not. So you've got this lovely anchor point because of the hole that's through the top of the wag's Y cone. Look at that professional, uniform finish. Okay. How do you go about making these earrings then? What do you do?
Shall I show you?
So it's going to be a kind of a much smaller kind of example.
So it's going to be
here.
smaller, but now I've never tried it with this one before. This could work out well, or it could work out disastrously. Let's see. Right, so I used the nylon coated pliers, and I started that end, and I just kind of pushed them in like that, and worked my way down.
That's working well, I'd say.
It's actually quite a nice length, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Perfect.
And that was it. And then I hammered them.
How simple as that?
As simple as that, yeah.
The Wags Y-Cone Mini, this is your deal. Sorry, say again. £8.95. £8.95p for your Wags Y-Cone, the Mini Wags Y-Cone. It is such a fast-selling tool, and as Maggie said, it's so ergonomic. It feels beautiful. It's as natural a movement and as natural feeling as just picking up a pen and writing with a pen. So simple, so easy to use. And whatever level of wire work you're at, it is simple and easy to use. It's just awesome.
It is
fantastic. Well done to all of you there. £8.95p for your Wags Y-Cone Mini. Now, you might have seen. Is this all one? Wow, amazing. This is all one bundle, believe it or not. Nylon pliers. You've just been using the nylon pliers, haven't you?
I have, yes.
Oh, these are good, aren't they? You've got your nylon pliers here. These are great for using with your wire, of course, because they've got that kind of softer end on them, haven't they? So it's less likely you're going to scratch the wire or any of the colour's going to come off. They're great, aren't they?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, they are, because you're not going to scratch them, as you say, and they're just softer, so they give a much nicer finish.
Crimping pliers. Have you used crimping pliers before?
I use them all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because I know we've got guest designers. Some guest designers use them. Some guest designers don't use them. I think they're wonderful.
Yeah, my pair is slightly different to that, but I think they're invaluable. When you're using sterling silver crimps, why hide them with something like a crimp cover? Make a feature of them, yeah. And so by using the crimping pliers, you're getting a really nice, neat, professional finish that doesn't scratch you.
If you can see here, you've got slightly, you've got slight kind of indentations in the plier part of the jaws here, and this allows you to crimp. It folds the crimp slightly.
It folds them into kind of comma shape first, and so it's a C shape, and then you fold that C shape back in itself.
It's absolutely gorgeous. The finish that you get with these is wonderful, and it looks so professional. And as Maggie said, you know, why hide that a sterling silver crimp bead with a crimp bead cover? You know, make a feature of it, as she said. Absolutely. So you've got your crimping pliers, you've got your nylon jaw pliers, and you've also got this. This is probably the fastest and biggest selling tool on JewelleryMaker ever. It is the wire coiling gizmo. You are able to make your own coils of wire in just a few seconds. It is absolutely amazing. Whatever gauge wire you're going to be using, whatever kind of colour wire you're going to be using, you are going to be able to use it with your wire coiling gizmo. Now, all three tools today, what kind of price are you used to seeing for one tool? Maybe between, in my local garden centre, between kind of £10 and £20 per tool I'm used to seeing for kind of tools in my garden centre for kind of pliers. All three of these tools today, have a look at your price, £7.95.
Can't beat it. You just can't beat that.
No. Designed to last, designed to be used again and again and again. And you must have seen prices before you'd heard about JewelleryMaker, prices for tools, you know, great quality tools, just like these ones, but you were paying kind of between £10 and £25 for a pair of pliers.
Yep, I've had those for a while now, my nylon joyed pliers, and those were just over £10 when I got them.
Really?
Yeah, single pair, £10. You're getting 3 pairs for well less than that.
Yeah. $7.95 for your tools here. So those nylon job pliers there were just over a tenner. These ones here, nylon job pliers, crimping pliers, and your wire coiling gizmo for $7.95. Hobbies don't have to be expensive, really. I mean, with Jewellery Maker, they certainly don't have to be anyway. Think about how expensive it is to start off running. A running hobby. So you've got to buy your trainers, you've got to buy your high-vis stuff, your water bottles, you've got to buy all your Ponzi running gear and all that kind of stuff. How much does it cost to start ballet lessons? You've got to buy the ballet shoes, you've got to buy the leotards, you've got to, buy all that kind of stuff. With jewellery making, if you can get your basic wire work tools here for £7.95p, that's fantastic, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
Even if it is a hobby that you come back to every summer holiday, and for the rest of the year you don't pick up your jewellery making things at all, you won't feel guilty about it. You won't feel that you have to do your jewellery making pieces. If tools and items like this, and also kits at bundle prices, are so inexpensive here on Jewellery Maker, even if you do, even if it is something seasonal for you and you do it just every summer holiday rather than every single day of the week like some of our jewellery makers do, you're not going to feel guilty about it because it's so inexpensive. $7.95 there for your three incredible tools.
It's just me. What can I say?
What can you say? It's all brilliant. Well done. You're coming through on the web and the phone lines for these. That's absolutely fantastic. Well done. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Maggie's Essentials. I like the name of this one. Absolute essentials. Anything else you would like to add to this? Something which maybe we haven't got in stock or anything else, or something people should look out for?
What's as an essential tool? I'd just go for flush cutters. You get side cutters in the basic kit. The more rounded ones like this. That's the flush side cutters. But then if you want it, you need every so often getting hold of them is quite tricky because you sell them so quickly. And memory wire cutters as well. They tend to be really popular as well. Are they? Right. Yeah. So flush cutters are really important for getting in little small spaces. Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Right. We've had a text in, Maggie. Thank you. I've got yippee. What a price. Alex in the Forest of Dean in Gloucestershire. Fantastic. We like it when you get the deals that you want. Fantastic. Right. Let's go over and see some of your awesome pieces on the Wall of Fame. This is awesome, and I tell you what, number 307. I love this. I can't remember who was it inspired by. I can't remember the name of the guest designer. It's from Jane. It says, "Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. My first try at doing a candle holder that was on the inspiration show this week. I loved it, and this one." I loved it, and as to this one is not to my satisfaction, I'll be trying again. What? That's absolutely amazing! All clay and stones are from Jewellery Maker. It was lovely to sit in the garden down here in Cornwall. I sat outside with my daughter and had a lovely day making it. Oh, that just sounds awesome. I was a bit nervous about putting it in the oven, but I put it in, then turned it on, and it heated up slowly, and it was fine. Good luck to all. Jane. Jane, don't do yourself a disservice. That is an absolutely amazing attempt. I love that. Best of luck, you're number 307.
And I've number 308. This is fabulous. Good morning all. Attached is my homage to Debbie Beauford. This morning, which is Sunday, she made the most amazing polymer jewellery based on broken blue and white china you can find in some gardens. I've baked bits of china I've dug up in the garden over the years, and I've baked it into polymer clay from GM and then attached with jump rings and made a very rough and ready bracelet. Just have a play really, and also get started with polymer. I keep watching Debbie and others, and have bought clay a couple of times from GM. Now I have to have a proper go. I think that's just fabulous. I love it. Yeah, so that's Alex Stewart. Alex.
Clever, clever, clever.
Fabulous.
Number 309 here. Beautiful. Loads of blues running through today's Wall of Fame. It's really interesting. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a Kumi Himo necklace with aquamarine and quartz. Everything from Jewellery Maker except the quartz, which is from my stash. Really need a win. Good luck to all. Karen. Thanks, Karen. That's gorgeous. You're number 309. Best of luck, my darling.
This is Jennifer from Leicestershire. And she said, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame draw this week. It's a very simple but elegant garnet necklace with sterling silver findings, all from JM. I bought the gems as a special present to myself, as garnet is my birthstone. It's mine too, Jennifer, actually.
Oh.
I also had enough gems to make a matching bracelet, but I let my sister borrow it, and strangely I haven't seen it since.
How funny.
Perhaps it's time to introduce her to JM. Good luck to all. Jennifer, that's fabulous. With something as lovely as that, you don't need to dress it up too much, do you? And the sterling silver,
just
ideal.
delicious. I love the shape of that. Number 311. This is the most beautiful turquoise suite of jewellery from Julie in West Yorkshire. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. This is my entry of this week's Wall of Fame. It is blue magnesite. I do beg your pardon. I thought it was turquoise. Blue magnesite ovals and a teardrop pendant, all from a bead scoop I got last week, along with lots of other goodies. Good luck to everyone from Julie in West Yorkshire. That is beautiful. That is so summery. Coming up after the break. We've been waiting for this all show. Pearls, 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 pearls. I've had to physically restrain Maggie from snatching this from the desk. This is going to be coming up. Also, there it is. My favourite, my favourite. Do send your text in. What kind of price do you think this strand of gorgeous African emerald is going to be? Ooh. Don't go anywhere. It's coming up in just a couple of seconds. It's going to be absolutely incredible.
If you love classic jewellery, then why not come and join guest designer Gemma Crow on our vintage workshop. Gemma will guide you through various beading and wirework techniques which will inspire you to create timeless designs from a bygone era. The full course includes a selection of wire, a selection of findings and charms, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. Have a blast from the past and take home some amazing designs. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker are having a web exclusive sale on 925 sterling silver. Head over to our website now and take advantage of up to 75% off. All stock must go, but be quick because if you miss it, you'll miss out.
Wow. Oh my word. I know that so many of you have been waiting for a strand of pearls like this. I know so many of you were delighted last week when we managed to bring you a strand of pearls with a different shape to them. We bought you a strand of beautiful Biwa pearls, and that strand, I think we had about 200 or 300 in stock. It sold out very, very quickly indeed. And I think it was down to the unique quality of the pearls that you were getting. They weren't perfect rounds. They weren't trying to be perfect rounds. They were just their own. They were just their own kind of style, which is exactly the kind of quality you're going to be getting here with this strand. Already, I've got people coming through on the web. I've got people coming through on the phones for this. It is going to be a very, very popular strand. It's going to sell out. These are oval, flat pearls, and can you see the quality of the nacre, the blemish-free nacre that you're going to be getting here. Pearls are valued in terms of size, nacre, orient, shape. Now, what I'm noticing about this strand as I'm turning it around is the quality of the pearlescence coming out of this. And I think the same, which is fine to be able to get them for £9.95. Simple as. Unless there's maybe 20 or 30 in stock. £9.95, an incredible deal for every single one of you today. Do get involved as quickly as you can. I've got people coming in from all over the country and from all over the world. I've got Linda from Kentucky who's just joined us as well. Add it to your order. If you do want to multi-buy any of these, please just go for it. I don't know whether our text machine is actually working at the minute, but I did ask, I know that I can get genuine gemstones, quality gemstones, some of the best of the best of the best, for prices which are awesome. I'm waiting to find the right emeralds. I have to say, I never considered, because emeralds, I never considered we would be able to go. If somebody had said, one day you are going to be able to auction ruby, sapphire, diamonds, tanzanite and emerald, I'd have said whatever. But here we are, 4.5 years into Jewellery Maker, into our live shows, and here we are with genuine emerald. I cannot remember the last time I bought you emerald. In fact, I don't think I've ever bought you emerald of this quality. The emerald that we tend to bring you on Jewellery Maker, it tends to be natural, which is fantastic. But with that comes a lot of darker tones. A lot of the darker tones, the very, very dark tones. Sometimes you're going to be getting moments of very, very dark green, almost black, through some of the natural emerald qualities. This is African emerald. For me, it looks a lot like Zambian emerald, which is totally natural, which is a very, very rare variety of emeralds. And in actual fact, African emerald and predominantly Zambian emerald changed the emerald world forever when it was discovered only a few decades ago. Up until then, it was all about Colombian emerald and Brazilian emerald, Santa Teresina emerald. This is African emerald, and I have to say, this is, I don't know whether it's from Zambia or not, but this is indicative of Zambian emerald. That colour is so intense, it's so bright, and I can honestly, hand on heart, say this is the greenest emerald I have ever bought you on Jewellery Maker, and you are consistently getting that quality all the way through this strand. So does it, Maggie? $9.95 for genuine emeralds.
Into single figures, double figures, whatever. Under tenner for emeralds. Yeah. It's just crazy.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long have you been watching Jewellery Maker for, Maggie?
Probably about on and off for a couple of years, but obviously I've been with you now since November, so I've been watching it a lot more since.
So you've been watching Jewellery Maker since, what, for a good couple of years. Did we do emerald when you first started watching?
I don't remember picking up on it. I don't know if you did or not, but I don't remember picking up on it. And it could be because it's such a high class, you know, it's one of the big four, isn't it, emeralds? Yeah. And so you kind of think, well, there's no way I can afford that. I'm not going to buy emeralds. I can't afford it. Absolutely. But I mean, this is cheaper than some other gemstones.
Did you first start working with gemstones or synthetics?
I started with more sort of glass beads. Yeah, when I first started making jewellery.
Because I reckon $9.95 for a strand of genuine emerald. I reckon that's cheaper than some glass and plastic beads.
I would imagine it must be. It has to be, yeah. I mean, you can get some glass beads that are really cheap, so the ones that are mass produced and they look mass produced. But I'm sure, but to get something like that for that price, yeah. Why buy glass when you can get that?
Well, that's what I think. And you must be able to get glass beads that are made to look like emeralds, that are made to, proper simulant gemstones, which aren't, it's glass, it's plastic, it's whatever, which has its place in jewellery making. But why get that when you can get the real deal for under a tenner? Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. Done. 10 more-ish. I'm not going to bother counting them out. 10 more-ish. There's another 10. Let's say that could be 10 there. And another one. And another 10. And another 10. You know, you are getting dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of gemstones on this strand. Absolutely awesome. There is a reason why these are going so quickly. There is a reason why loads of you are multi-buying, and it's of course because of the price point. Jenny from Surrey is coming to get 4. Julie from Norfolk is coming to get 2. Annette from Wiltshire is coming to get 2. Deborah from Surrey is coming to get 2. Carol in Essex 2. Margaret 2. Leslie 2. Layla 2. Malcolm 3. There is a reason why you're all multi-buying, and it's because it's genuine African emerald for £9.95p. Well done, everyone. Sorry, sweetheart. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. My bad. My bad. My bad. £9.95. Now, this is brand new. Toggle clasps. Have you ever seen? Okay. J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Famous for having a very beautiful bottom. She does have a beautiful bottom, I have to say. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm a heterosexual woman, but she does have a beautiful bottom. She was at a film premiere, and I think it was something like Made in Manhattan or something, so one of her big movies. Good movie, actually. And she went to the premiere in this gorgeous nude coloured dress. I think it was something like it was for, oh, there's John Winspear, our financial director, he's lovely. It was a beautiful vintage, was it Versace? I think it was a vintage Versace dress. Absolutely gorgeous. And it just, she looked, oh, beautiful. The most incredible figure. Beautiful hourglass figure. Absolutely gorgeous. She looked amazing. And we all know that she's got this beautiful bottom, and there were loads and loads of photos of her. But you know what? People didn't talk about her acting. They didn't talk about her beautiful dress and the gorgeous quality of it. Do you know what they spoke about? How the zip down the back was really cheap and really nasty. And it's awful, it's terrible. She looked beautiful, she looked incredible, but they didn't talk about her beautiful dress and the way that it fitted her. They spoke about how dreadful the zip was on the back of her dress. And it just shows you, you can have the most beautiful woman in the world, the most beautiful outfit, but if the outfit's finished off on the cheap, it looks a bit rubbish. Looks a bit rubbish. The finishing touches to a piece of jewellery are just the same. If you've spent hours and hours and hours on this gorgeous necklace, you're looking at pictures of J-Lo, she's so beautiful, isn't she? She's gorgeous. If you're looking at, if you're making beautiful pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery, whether it's a necklace, whether it's a bracelet, and you've spent hours making it, it's your time, your energy, your money that you've put into this gorgeous piece of jewellery, and you finish it off with a kind of a cheap clasp that you've bought from a local kind of craft shop, or something that's kind of falling apart and it just looks a bit rubbishy. You know, it's not going to work. So what have we got for you here? Silver, rose gold, and yellow gold plated copper twisted clasps. These are awesome. I love them. These are absolutely brand new. 10 of these. 10 of these. And 10 of these. Now the first thing that strikes me about these clasps is, wow, they are so decorative. They are so big. The second thing that strikes me is it looks like chain. Do you know what I mean? Links of chain. And that's exactly what it's meant to look like. Links of chain that have been forged into these awesome Show us how to do the technique. How do I finish these pieces off? I think that's quite a common thing, isn't it, Maggie? How to finish off pieces nicely, how to finish off with a nice clasp.
Exactly. I mean, it goes back to what you're saying about the zip on that dress.
Yeah.
You finish them off with a cheap clasp. Why put all that effort into making something nice when you then sort of let it down at the last minute, really?
Exactly. How often do you, when you're looking at pieces of jewellery that jewellery makers or pieces you find in the shop, how often do you look at the way something has been finished off?
Oh, always. I want to find out how people have used clasps, or have they used lobster clasps or toggles? How have they done it? Yeah. And even the sort of little bits of wire that's sticking out, I think that kind of finish is really important, especially if you're selling, because the last thing you want is to sell a piece and then somebody scratch themselves on it, or for the clasp to fall off.
Absolutely.
So,
I couldn't agree more. It could make, and especially if you're brand new to jewellery making and you're not maybe that confident about making your own clasps out of bits of wire and being really, really creative that way, this is actually a very, very simple clasp set to use. And it can take your jewellery from this level here to kind of up 4 or 5 notches. It really, really can do. It can make your jewellery look so much more professional and finished and polished. Now, you're getting 10 in the yellow gold plated copper, 10 in the rose gold plated copper, 10 in the silver plated copper. So a total of 30 clasps. Now, this is everything you are going to get. What you've got to ask yourself is, do you want to take your jewellery from this level up to this level? Do you want to improve the way your jewellery looks in one easy step? And that easy step is adding a clasp like this. Honestly, trust me on this. Get it home, use it on maybe 2 or 3 pieces, and keep an eye on the kind of pieces that people buy, because honestly, this can make such a huge difference to your jewellery and to your confidence and to the way people look at your jewellery. 30 clasps, 30, 10 in this one, 10 in this one, 10 in this one, 10 in the yellow gold plated copper, 10 in the silver plated copper, 10 in the rose gold plated copper. Have you seen packets of 4 clasps for a £5? 4 clasps for a £10. Do you know what, for decorative clasps like this, I can imagine maybe 6 clasps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can't hold 6, sorry, but I can imagine 6 clasps, £10, yeah? Yeah? Look at your price point for 30. These are brand new, 19.95 for 30. 30. I think 19.95 for 15, for 10 is brilliant. If it was just a deal for 10 clasps for 19.95, I'd still think that was absolutely amazing, because of the decorative qualities, because of what they can do for your jewellery. These aren't just designed to look good, they are designed to help you. They're designed to help you finish off those pieces in a way which isn't going to be daunting, which is going to be really nice and simple. Now, all you need to do with this, because you've got your T-bar and you've got your round bit here, your round loop here, all you do is just cut that little jump ring there, which is in the middle, and these have both got fixed loops on the end of them, so don't cut those, but cut that jump ring there, save it, use it. Actually, you don't need to cut it, it's already open. It's already open, so you don't even need to cut it. Take these apart, attach this to one side of the bracelet or the necklace, that to the other side, done. Absolutely done. Done, 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 done. 30 clasps, 10 in the rose gold plated copper, 10 in the silver plated copper, 10 in the yellow gold plated copper for under £20. Absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. Just incredible. Well done. I just love that. I think it's absolutely wonderful. And that is going to help you so much, whatever level of jewellery making you're at. Whatever level of jewellery making you're at. How else could you use these other than clasps, Maggie? How else could you use these?
You can use them to make cufflinks.
Ah, nice.
You can use them to suspend a sort of droppers. So, you know, it's one of those necklaces you can get with a sort of fringy, toggly tassel in the end. You can use them for suspending that as well. You can use them as earrings. You could just use the round bit itself just as a simple earring. And if you want to be more complicated, you could put some beads onto that little bit as well.
Ooh.
And if you're then left with a lot of the T-bars, you can use them as effects on a necklace, you know, sort of as a charm almost.
Yeah.
That kind of effect as well.
There are loads of ways in which you can use these. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Really, really love these. And they can make a huge difference. They can make the difference between you selling a piece of jewellery and not selling a piece of jewellery. Right. We've got to move on just purely because of time. I've still got you coming through for this. I've still got lots of people multi-buying this. There are still some of these available. Please do keep coming through for these. Don't hang up just because we're moving on. Right. Next. This is adorable. Oh, wow. Is that? Right. Oh, you are kidding me. And this is silver. Okay. There are loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of charm companies out there. Yeah. I have got some Thomas Sabo charms at home. My sister's got troll beads. My friend Ruth Lynette, you might know her, presenter on Jewellery Maker and other channels here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, big into Pandora charms. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of charm companies out there. There seem to be different levels of charms, don't there? You've got the glass charms, or the crystal charms, which is effectively glass. You've got the glass charms. Then you've got the sterling silver charms. Then you have the sterling silver charms with gemstones, yeah? So you've got kind of 3 different tiers, really, haven't you? And the kind of and the crystal and the glass charms are at one kind of level. They're kind of price point wise. Oh, I don't know. I'm literally picking a figure out the air, but kind of round about 20. Yeah, about £20, aren't they? Then you've got the sterling silver charms, which always seem to be minimum kind of £25. Then you've got the sterling silver and gemstone charms, which are going to be well over that, depending on the gemstone that you get in there, whether it's topaz, quartz, sapphire, ruby, whatever it is. What I've got here for you is so sweet, and it's absolutely gorgeous. What I love about this is the fact that it is 925 sterling silver. Jenny bought you a dolphin charm, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and it flew out the door, absolutely flew out the door. We have had so many people on our Facebook page, so many people who've emailed us, so many people who've come through to Jewellery Maker on workshops who've said, please, can we start doing charms? We've gone one step further, because we are not only bringing you charms, we are bringing you 95 sterling silver charms. These aren't just 95 sterling silver charms, these are 95 sterling silver charms with gemstones in. What you've got today is a 95 sterling silver handbag charm with 1/4 carat of white topaz. Got that beautiful little hinged handle on top, 95 sterling silver, little link there, and a little bolt ring clasp as well. So ready to clip onto that bracelet, clip onto that bag, that makeup bag. It's just beautiful. Now we've got a lovely bit of feedback here. Wow, that's stunning. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? So we've kind of spoken about kind of the levels of kind of charms like that. I've spoken about, you know, there's Thomas Sabo, who do lots of gorgeous figurine charms. There's Pandora Charms, which is a huge charm company. They make some beautiful charms. Troll Beads as well, which mainly focuses on physical charms rather than beautiful dangly charms like this. But there seem to be different levels, doesn't there? Your kind of glass charms, which are kind of one kind of price point around about, you know, maybe under £20, but that kind of price point. You've then got your silver charms, which normally seem to be about kind of mid to high 20s, then your silver and gemstone charms, which can be anything, any kind of price depending on the gem you've got in them. You know, if it's diamonds, goodness knows how much. Today, if I said to you the price for this gorgeous 925 sterling silver handbag, a genuine gemstone charm, is going to be the kind of price point that is at the lower end of that lower price level that we were talking about. Yeah, believe it or not, this charm is only £11.95, and it's silver and it's got gemstones in. Now, I love the fact that I'm seeing so many people multi-buying this charm, and all I'm thinking of is, right, why are people multi-buying? Why are people multi-buying? There's the price, of course. Who are they buying for? They're buying for themselves. This would make the most beautiful present. If you're going to start somebody's charm collection for them, start making charm bracelets, maybe for your granddaughter, maybe for your niece, maybe for your nephew, maybe for your best mate, your daughter, your mum, and you're just going to be making a selection of stretchy bracelets, putting a couple of sporadic jump rings on them. You've got the charm carriers in the jump rings on the stretchy bracelets. All you do is clip these charms onto your bracelet. Done. Done. I love the thought of building and building a collection of little charm bracelets for my daughter Hattie. You know, I love the thought of kind of putting a collection like that together for her. So me physically making stretchy bracelets using lots of different gemstones, maybe some labradorite. What's her birthstone? She's August, so she's peridot, maybe some gorgeous peridot. Making some stretchy bracelets, putting sporadic little jump rings on the stretchy bracelet so you can dangle your charms from these. There's a little bolt ring clasp there, so it's ready to set, ready to clip onto a clasp. But similarly, if you don't want to use it on a charm bracelet at all, if you want to clip it onto your makeup bag, on your pencil case, on your Filofax, clip it onto whatever you like. I just think they make a lovely little gift. Are you always struggling for kind of little stocking fillers? I know we're ages away from Christmas, but you're always struggling for stocking fillers and table presents and little extra gemstones. Are you putting together a jewellery collection or a jewellery box for a niece or a nephew or a granddaughter or for someone's 18th birthday? Have you got a sibling, or has one of your kids or one of your grandkids just passed their GCSEs or A levels or done really well in their exams at university? Great little landmark present, this one. Really, really sweet. $11.95. Gorgeous, genuine gemstone charm here. 1/4 carat of white topaz and of course 95 sterling silver. And I think $11.95. for a precious metal gemstone charm. Have you seen the prices of charms out there?
Oh, they're phenomenal, aren't they?
They are.
They're really, really expensive.
Some of them are really beautiful. But for a gemstone sterling silver charm...
They're unbelievable to me. Yeah. So I don't buy any.
I think I'm quite transparent and open and honest about the fact that my sister still buys charms. I've got a couple of charms at home from a famous charm company. One of my best friends, Ruth, loves her charms as well. But $11.95 and it's sterling silver and it's genuine gemstones and it's under £12. I think I know which ones I should be going for. Yeah, I think I know which ones I'm going to go for. I really do fancy putting a little collection of charms together for Hattie. Really love that idea. And she would absolutely love it. $11.95, absolutely gorgeous for 95 sterling silver handbag charm with 1/4 carat of white topaz in. Well done. Gorgeous. Sorry, say again. Donna Marie has texted in, wow, I've seen something very similar, except it was cubic zirconia. Not a genuine gemstone in the P charm. Oh yes. And it was 65 quid. Cubic zirconia. Man-made diamond. Measuring cubic zirconia. Some people try and measure cubic zirconia in carats. That's like measuring a shoe in carats. It is. It's like trying to measure a burger in carats. What? No.
Today's mid-show, Alison Tarry, 20 minutes time. This is what she has made.
Heavens above.
Crikey.
This is Danny.
Hi guys.
Are these your shoes, Danny?
These are mine, yeah. I gave them to Alison. Now these are Jenny Cleary's shoes. So in 20 minutes time, got to see how this is done. Phenomenal. That's how we've been like upstairs for about 2 hours. We still haven't found the word.
Is that emerald?
Emerald as well on the shoe, yeah.
Holy moly.
You're going to be able to see how to do this. You're going to be able to buy the kit as well.
Isn't it convenient that she's done them on Jenny's shoes? Oh my.
Might have a few presenter requests.
Definitely. They're not my size. Size 5. Thanks, Danny. That's coming up. That is definitely my jealous face. Wow. Right. Here we go. How amazing is that? I love that charm, don't you? I'm going to pop that there for Amelia. There you are, Chicky. You won't be able to fit much in that handbag, that's the only thing. Well, you have to buy another handbag to clip it onto. It's got to have more handbags. Here we go, luxury duo, Aqua Marina. Marina, aquamarina. You loved that, didn't you, Maggie? Come on, you loved that.
That was fabulous.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
Oh, I detect a hint of sarcasm in her voice there.
No, me?
Hey, hey. I'm gonna fall out with Maggie today. So you've got your gorgeous duo aquamarine graduated faceted drops. Beautiful! Check them out. Just shows you how much variance there is in aquamarine depending on the ferric and the ferrous iron qualities inside the gemstone. Means you either get blues or greens. And oh my word, that is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Stunning, stunning quality. All of these beautiful faceted top drill drops tell a story. Each one is totally unique. Price point for this, amazing, incredible. We shouldn't really be doing deals like this on Jewellery Maker. The quality is absolutely superb. They should be $14.95 each. How about $14.95 for one of them and £3 for the next one? £17.95 for both strands. Incredible. Luxury, luxury, luxury duo there. There are so many ways in which you can use these. Absolutely put it onto your chain. Gorgeous, gorgeous tassels. It would look great with the charm that we just did, actually. It would look absolutely stunning with that beautiful charm, wouldn't it? £17.95 for your aquamarine step cut faceted. These are almost briolette shaped gemstones here. And really there is so much wastage with briolette cutting a gemstone. You've got to have a great quality gemstone to be able to justify that. And you absolutely have got that, haven't you? Gorgeous clarity, moments of impeccable clarity there, moments of gorgeous translucent quality, and of course blues and greens, different shades, different tones of there, which I absolutely love. Gives you a really fantastic sense of the organic nature of aquamarine. Really, really lovely for £17.95, gorgeous. Well done. Sorry, Libby? Yeah, they are nice long strands. 26 centimetres in length, both of these. That's amazing. So that's like ½ a metre of aquamarine. How amazing is that? When you start measuring gemstones by the meterage of what you're getting, you know you're getting something pretty amazing, don't you? Over ½ a metre of aquamarine there for under £20, for under £18. A lot of people consider this to be the 5th gemstones of the top 5 gemstones. Yeah, a lot of people love aquamarine so much, and the myth and legend attached to this gemstone is absolutely legendary. In fact, the myth and legend attached to this gemstone is almost more famous than the gemstone itself. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Stunning quality for less than £18. And of course the birthstone of March as well. I love it. I love its quality. I love its colour. Just stunning. Do you think aquamarine goes with silver gold or rose gold?
I would sort of automatically go for silver, but I quite like the idea of using it with rose gold because you get maybe that kind of vintage look because of its colour. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Beautiful aquamarine blue with rose gold. I think it would look rather pretty. Yeah. Very, very pretty. This could be your something blue on your wedding day. Couldn't it? Hey? I like that. I like that. Stunning. Well done. £17.95. Which one, sorry? Now I've got a brand new strand for you. This is going to be a quickie. This is bright. It's blue. And I have to say, when was the last time you saw apatite with this level of clarity? Oh my word! Woo! I'm just double checking that. Do you know what this looks like? Ratnakiri blue zircon. If you've ever, I don't know if we've ever had Ratnakiri blue zircon. Ratnakiri blue zircon. Whoa, look at the sparkle, look at the, wow, 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 wow. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that. How sparkly is that on a scale of 1 to 10? A gazillion. If you have great quality sky blue apatite, if you have fantastic quality sky blue apatite, and only if you have great quality sky blue apatite, you are going to get something called diaphanity or fire
which you really only really get with gemstones like zircon, like diamonds. This is one of the most brilliant strands of sky blue apatite I think I've ever seen. That clarity, that's not even a quality I would set into gold. I'd set that into platinum. I'd set that into a Larique piece of jewellery. Boom, look at that. I would set that into, look at that. Oh, look at the beauty. All hail the sky blue apatite. That is one of the best strands we've ever had. Seriously, that is like, it's got to be. Martha, I don't even know what Martha's going on about. She's just gone off on one. She's absolutely loving this strand. You should hear. She's just gobbledygook. She absolutely loves it. It is astonishing beauty. Ratnakiri, this does it like Ratnakiri blue zircon. Ratnakiri blue zircon, one of the rarest gems on planet Earth, all the way from Ratnakiri in Cambodia. The miners who mined the gemstone believe that the blue colour of Ratnakiri blue zircon was stolen from the sky, and it looks exactly like this strand of sky blue apatite, which is from Africa. Wow. Price point for this, I'm going to say something very rude. Bottom smackingly amazing. $14.95. Look at the quantity. Look at the quantity. It's going. It's going. It's going. Alison pointing and mouthing the words, I love those. Thank you, Alison. I will have a pair of those shoes, please, in a size 6. Thank you. Just whip them up before the show if you could. $14.95. Oh my word. Maggie?
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, I was miles away there. My apologies.
Do you want this?
I think it's very desirable. The spark on the lustre from over here is amazing, and the colour is just stunning as well. It's beautiful.
I don't think I've ever seen such a sparkly strand of sky blue apatite. Have you seen the recording of this?
I can.
Yeah, look at it.
The one behind you, yeah.
Yeah, look at that, look at that. They're like diamonds.
They're just really sparkly, aren't they?
Sparkly, brilliant, full of internal quality, full of internal brilliance. That is one of the best strands I've ever seen of sky blue apatite. That is just incredible. Every single one crystal clear, beyond eye clean. I reckon even if you got a loop out and you started to look at these, I doubt you'd find any inclusions. Well done. Right. Okay, so early bird. This was the early bird today. We've got a few chances left. Maybe you didn't see the early bird earlier on. We do have a few of these left, which is brilliant. Amethyst, 6mm amethyst beads on silver plated brass chain. Wow, wow, wow. It was $9.95. You're getting at least a metre, which is absolutely incredible, considering you're getting 140 carats of 6mm rounds of amethyst. This is like the chain that we used to bring you, the chain that we can bring you, but like on a big, big, big scale. $9.95 for a metre of your silver-plated brass amethyst chain. The amethyst on this 6mm in diameter. They're absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Beautiful colours, wonderful tone. Awesome, awesome quality, beautiful depth, under £10. Well done. I've got people back on the phone lines of this and back through on the web. Look at that. It's like a screen of blueberries. It really is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is a screen of blueberries. A metre of chain, at least a metre. The strand I've got here is way more than a metre. Feels awesome. And the fact that these gemstones are so big, it's going to go so well with the highlight that we bought you earlier on as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Stunning. Okay, I've got time to bring you one more bundle, then it's going to be time for the challenge, and we'll go over to lovely Maggie and see the beautiful piece that she's made. So, if you missed out on those pearls earlier on, the genuine freshwater culture pearls, genuine freshwater culture pearls, these are described as blue. If I'd call them blue, maybe baby blue, silvery blue, 8 by 7 millimeters in diameter, gorgeous quality, not perfect rounds, and I love that. I love the fact they're kind of oval and potato shaped. Really, really beautiful strand of genuine freshwater culture pearls there. The great thing about these, they're just the right size for a little bracelet. As well as your pearls, that's a really good colour you're going to be getting there. Really gorgeous, good, I hate that word. Really gorgeous complementary colour, isn't it? With this, you're also going to be getting this awesome diamond link chain. It's a 9-inch length of rose gold plated 925 sterling silver diamond link chain. The links are 25 by 15 millimeters in diameter, which is amazing. This is precious metal chain. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Great price point for both of these together. The rose gold and the blue really work, don't they? They really work beautifully. Here's your deal today for both of these gorgeous qualities. Here it is. £19.95p. Isn't that great? £19.95 for your rose gold plated 95 sterling silver chain, which is 9 inches in length, and genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Lots of you coming through for this now. Well done. We've got to catch up with lovely Maggie and her challenge as well. Well done. Under £20 there. Fantastic deal. Do carry on coming in for that. Still some of those left. We've got to move on just to show you the challenge. Look at the jewellery. Can I walk like an Egyptian? Oh, of course it's called Egyptian Pharaoh. Walk like an Egyptian. Look like an idiot, don't I, really? It's been lovely having you with us today, Maggie. Thank you.
No, it's been great. Thank you very much. It's
absolute pleasure.
Why did they go so quickly those mornings? Why did they fly past so fast?
Because you're having so much fun, Maggie.
That's what it is. Thank you for telling me that.
That's what it is. You are having fun. You have not disappointed. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad you went down gold, yellow gold route with this. Oh, look at these beautiful bits. That is Cleopatra.
It's a bit Cleopatra-ish, I hope, yes.
I love all the chain you've used here. It just looks gorgeous. Look at these gorgeous, simple, simple, simple earrings. The pyrite's incredible in this bundle, isn't it? Beautiful necklace here as well.
So that's using the beads as droppers instead of having them sort of strung onto the wire, just for something a little bit different. Lovely.
Lovely. Big chunky gizmo cores as well. They really work.
0.8 wire with the gizmo coils, yes.
Oh, look at this. Nice use of the spacer beads as well. The lapis works really well in this bracelet as well around the back. Look at that.
Yeah, I thought I'd just try and do something a little bit different, so I add a couple of little bits of lapis around to give a little bit of a variation on it.
Yeah, and these earrings here. Oh, look at these.
They're so simple, but
I love
those
earrings.
Those ear wires are fabulous. They're really nice.
I might have to accidentally put those into my handbag before I leave the studios today. Yes, I'll fight you for them. I'll fight you for them, Martha. Yes, I will. You got what? I've got these. I'll get you in the ribs. They're absolutely so beautiful, so simple. Just 2 gemstones, the earring findings, head pins. Love it. Now this bundle, which Maggie's used, has got the lapis lazuli from Afghanistan and the 2 lots of pyrite. This has been a very, very, very popular bundle. Peruvian pyrite, 2 strands of Peruvian pyrite, and your genuine lapis lazuli from that premium, prime location in Afghanistan, on the Afghanistan-China border. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous bundle there for £14.95p. When are you next with us, Maggie?
I've got a couple of weeks off, so it's about mid-August sometime. I can't remember the exact date.
Fantastic. Is it going to be on the day show or designer inspiration show?
I think it's afternoon one. I'd need to check.
Nice.
I haven't thought that far ahead, obviously.
Fantastic. It's been absolutely brilliant meeting Maggie for the first time today and having her on the show today. It's been fantastic. Thank you very much as well for joining us today. It's been wonderful. Now, please, please, please do not go anywhere. Tune in, please, for our designer inspiration show for Jenny Cleary, who's completely bonkers and we love her, and the lovely Alison, who has conveniently embellished Jenny's shoes with wire. That's very convenient, isn't it? It's very convenient. Absolutely fantastic. So do carry on watching us on Freeview or watch us on our website, jewellerymaker.com. It's been brilliant to have you with us today. Come and get this bundle. There's a few of these left at $14.95. It's been fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today. Maggie, you've been awesome.
I've loved it. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks,
See you in a
Carol.
bit. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
It was here almost 650 years ago in Amir where King Jai Singh first laid the foundations that was to become